Oh, never mind.
No, let's start. We've had 50 minutes of fuckery. I've pressed record.
Right, so, Greg, take us away.
Alright, so episode 31. We started off, we had just completed kind of our agenda with the Celestials and the Constructs. We dropped off the last ward staff. So we started off heading east to go further into the dungeon in the search for an exit. So we proceeded. First thing we encountered were some Minotaurs. They were cleaning up some Bargus corpses. We attempted to ask them some questions while Hannah was reduced to menial labor, sweeping up the Bargus bits. Unfortunately, they were pretty fucking stupid and couldn't really intelligently answer anything.
That is not how I remember this. I remember Boomy specifically asking stupid questions, and that's why they didn't answer. Please continue.
Matter of perspective.
I don't believe Boomy isn't capable of doing stupid shit. He's so smart.
Wow, thank you.
He is wicked smart, definitely.
Wicked smart.
Smart.
So from there we moved on, and right down the hallway we found a unusual looking door that had a red circle with a blue dot in the center. Boomy expertly picked this lock. That was definitely not unlocked already. Definitely not. And first person to go through was Dolar. As soon as he crossed the threshold, he disappeared. Tavio chased after him. And then Boomy had asked Hannah to go through and come back within 5 seconds to let us know it was safe. She did not. And then Jairus just manhandled Boomy and just dragged him through. And Isolde followed after. So as soon as we all crossed through the threshold, we were first off teleported to an unknown location in the dungeon, and some party members suffered some adverse effects from the ordeal. Boomy is alive, but unconscious right now. Don't really know exactly what's going on with him. Hannah became blind. Luckily, that wore off after some time. Isolde became very nervous, anxious, fidgety. That too also wore off after time. Tavio is currently stupefied. He's like a little child right now. He's like a 3-year-old or something. I don't know. And then as we were teleported, we were also surrounded by a group of Minotaurs. A brief conversation with them. They informed us that they were currently at war, and suggested that we should probably head west as the safest route away from the front lines. So we ventured around the dungeon a bit and came to a small little alcove in the dungeon where we decided it'd probably be a good idea to just kind of hunker down and rest for a bit. After some time, however, we heard some fighting in the distance, and then shortly after that, there was sort of a scouting party of sorts of these very unusual, weird-looking creatures with like claw arms. It's very hard to describe. They were walking around and they found us, and Dolar just attacked as soon as he saw him come around the corner. So that initiated some combat with them. As we were fighting them, we realized that there seems to be some sort of synergy between the different units that we fought based on proximity. Certain creatures affected the creatures around it, whether seems to be increased defenses, increased attack power, something of the like. But we were victorious and continued our rest So after several hours of resting, Hannah and Ilsolde were recovered of their afflictions. However, Tavio and Bumi are still, unfortunately, under their effects. So we continued looking through the dungeon. First thing we did was we head south a bit and found a storage area of sorts with some barrels, which we are assuming are Minotaur ale. We went back and stumbled into the quarters of a female Minotaur who was playing the lute.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, so, and we kind of just were like, oh, sorry, and just kind of backtracked. Then we went another direction and stumbled into the quarters of a what looks to be like some sort of barracks or sleeping area for Minotaurs. And were immediately rushed and attacked by 3 Minotaurs. We killed a couple of them, and one of them escaped and ran off. We took the opportunity to kind of run back and try and rest up a bit, which eventually we heard a party of Minotaurs scouting the area, looking for us, and one of them was the one that escaped, and it seemed like there was some disagreements in the group of Minotaurs, upset that they kind of just attacked us recklessly and kind of costed them a couple of their people. So we kind of took the opportunity to approach them diplomatically and kind of explain to them that, you know, we didn't mean them any harm. They kind of just attacked us unprovoked. And so they agreed to spread the word to allow us to pass without being attacked. In return, we spoke with them and agreed to try and aid them in their war. They said that we probably can't really fight alongside them because we'll probably just get fucking stepped on or whatever, but kind of going to be kind of a scouting party and kind of like a tactical little team assisting them with certain targets and things like that. So, and that's kind of where we left off. So that is our goal, is to currently, aside from obviously exploring the dungeon, but also help them with their war however we can. So, and that's where we left off.
Yes, and to add to that, the last thing that happened in the previous session is that you were suggested that you would be brought to the king for further conversation about this.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Which I believe you agreed to.
Shut up, Lars.
Huh?
Could we have the map, please, Arno?
Yes, I'll fixing that now. There we go.
Oh wait, never mind. Okay.
You're over there.
Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I was working.
I'm blind apparently. I can't see anyone.
No, I was blind.
Yeah, we had our light sources disabled originally because we were hiding.
Yeah.
So presumably, most of us, at least I will relight or whatever my torch.
Relight my fire. I can't even see my token. You're welcome.
To wake up and play is my only desire.
It's because your token is not there, because you were not there.
I will chuck it on then.
Yeah.
Chuck.
You see where we are, though. Yeah.
Oh, and Jarvis, by the way, is still like fucked up, like totally fucked up, like.
It still disappoints me greatly that I don't have your stump anymore.
The stump is in the spear.
Yeah, I was about to... No, didn't that stuff disintegrate?
Into the spear. It got sucked in with... So Jarvis's leg is in the spear.
It's the first ever one-legged spear.
Technically, yes, I suppose. Well, no, it's three-legged, because it has Sibo's 2 legs and Jarvis's 1 leg. 3-legged spear.
You're onto something.
I mean, I think Sibo's penis also counts as a leg, doesn't it?
Thank you.
He would say so, yeah.
Sibo would like to think so, I'm sure.
More like a second stump.
I think Sibo admitted at some point that it was all proportional.
Hello again. Right. So you're being led off to the quarters of the king by the leader of this group. I assume that that Boomy is being carried by someone. Or are you gonna leave him here?
Yeah, I will continue to carry him.
Alright.
Like a little baby.
Are you gonna cradle his head, or...?
You forgot to mention in the recap that I pissed on Dola.
You did piss on Dolar, yeah. And you're still
That is
covered in your own
important.
pee.
Clearly, Dola's picture in the recap should have had a little drip coming from.
Meanwhile, enjoy your food. Right. So I'm just going to move you a little bit to get you where you need to be. So it's down the corridor you already went. I'm just going to move you a little bit so you know where you're going. So it's over here. A bit to the southwest. Everyone see where we're going?
Yeah.
Yep.
hmm
Oh yeah, this was the area with the loot
Over
lady.
there. Yeah. I'm just going to drop you a few times so you get some discovery for the
Sure.
never gliding.
Okay, I thought the twist was gonna be that the loot lady is king.
Queen then, surely.
Equal opportunities, Anna. It's
As I said, Queen
218.
then, surely.
No, it's 218. Women can be kings.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll just reveal what's happening here. Here's just some what look to be civilian Minotaurs, or at least they're not in combat gear, including a little one.
Little baby. Oh.
That's
He's got
pretty
a,
cool.
got a dinky around his neck.
It actually has a fucking pacifier. What the fuck?
Isn't that an awesome picture?
It's very cool.
That's how I imagine baby pictures of Lars.
How big is it?
The
about your
pacifier
size.
of the...
No, it's the baby Minotaur's about your size.
I want to hug it.
You see that its mother just scoops it away and takes a step back as you're being.
I just stare at the mother and go, oh.
I want to grab Tavio by the neck and pull him back.
Yeah, someone keep your hand on Tavio. He's crazy.
Here's some more. These guys just seem to be sitting in a room around a campfire.
Hey, look, there's the World of Warcraft art.
This one?
Yeah, it's the priest from the core book.
Alright, okay.
Look.
It was really hard finding decent pictures of female Minotaurs that were not like,
Should've
look at
just
me, it's...
Google tons of Tauren.
Yeah, but they don't look like, I don't know, angry enough to be Minotaurs.
Fair play.
The males are okay, but female Minotaurs, female Taurens, they just look cuddly and soft like cows rather than like Minotaurs. So it didn't work. So over here. Through here. Over there. Through here.
Well, we've practically done this area already, boys. This is great.
Level 7 when?
Every time you ask, it's delayed by 1 session.
No!
And eventually you're led into this giant hole that opens up in front of you, and you don't really see much because it's pretty dark in there. And the guards stop there, and they call something out, which only Hannah understands what's being said. And so even for Hannah, you can recognize the language, but the words are kind of vague. It seems to be some sort of shorthand, which doesn't really make much sense to you.
Shorthand what?
That doesn't really make much sense.
No, as a shorthand what language, sorry?
Oh, Abyssal.
Hannah nods knowingly as she pretends to understand what's being said.
A moment later, one of the elite guards of the king steps forwards, and you hear in Abyssal being said, Hannah, Rumney, you've done a good job. Now leave us. And the guy who's escorting you here steps back to allow you to enter the room in front of you. I'll show you that guy as well. This guy seems pretty decked out. Completely cool.
He does.
Golden plate mail, golden giant battle axe, and shield.
Definitely a Kingsguard.
Indeed. He says, "Come on, this way," in what seems to be very broken common. And he seems to sort of get common, but you see that's a little bit unrehearsed. And he gets moving, and then realizes that you're kind of slow, and looks back and like, "Come on."
This is massive. Holy shit.
He stops by this pillar, and you see that on the other side of him, there, on the other side over here, you see some light glinting off some more similar armor. And you realize there's another one of these guards there. And then
Are these places lit, by the way?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Can
Are
we
the
have a
Minotaurs
light source?
Sorry?
Can we have a light source if we choose to?
Yeah, sure. You want to have your light up?
I would like to have light on, please.
And but the Minotaurs aren't carrying torches, correct?
They're not, no.
Okay.
And so all you see really is some reflections here and there.
Mm-hmm.
The pale light of your light spell and your continuous flame torches casts a sort of pale glow, but fails to illuminate all of the hole. And you can just about see, like at the edge of your vision, if you squint a little bit and you're in the front where there's no light in front of you, you can see that there's a massive throne looming up in the darkness ahead of you.
There's a massive what? Sorry?
Throne.
Oh, okay.
And I'll just move you guys along a little bit.
Holy fuck, this place is fucking huge!
And as you approach the dais, and you see that again, it's flanked by two of these elite guards, and a rather massive specimen of the Minotaur species sits on the throne. As you get a little bit closer, you actually see that there's like a large tapestry behind the throne, and it's just the design of an axe split in 3 parts. And on the throne is this large Minotaur. He seems to be a little bit older, some grey fur here and there, and golden crown on his head, purple robes on, but you can see underneath the robes he's also fully armored. And he sees you coming, and he whispers something for a moment to one of his guards. Sort of glances you over, sort of suspicious glance in his eyes, and then looks at you, says nothing. And after this happens, the king says, "Approach and kneel."
In common?
Yeah.
Just lay me flat down on the ground.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'll kneel.
We are in their areas after all. So they start will kneel, and they'll take Boomy and like kneel him.
Dollar?
I still have Tavi by the neck and I pull him down so he also kneels.
Thank you.
Do you approach Dollar? What are you doing then? Because if you're not kneeling, I need to know what's happening.
You need to move. You might.
Not kneel him. I'll just stand at the back.
Oh,
He looks over at you and nods to one of his guards.
Don't want to get fucked up.
The guard walks over. And he just walks up next to you. Looks a little bit confused about the construct state that you're in. Says, "You heard King. Kneel."
He might be a king, I understand, and we'll treat him with respect. He's your king, but he's not my king. If you understand my custom, then I will pay him his respects, but I don't kneel.
You talk much. Kneel.
No.
Then leave.
Okay. I'll just wander up the hall.
Yep, and as you start to leave, one of these guards accompanies you and just walks with you out and follows you where you go. So I'll move Dollar out for now. Alright, so the rest of you, as you've kneeled, the king looks you over and says, "Welcome. Me, Markuli. King Markuli. You?"
Sorry, Jarrus is just eating some food and crunching really loud. He'll get to you in a minute.
yeah, gosh. Oh shit, the face of the party has left. So I'm with the unconscious guy, the cat, and the three.
Right now, Hannah's probably the face of the party because she's the only one that can actually speak their language.
Yeah, Hannah does like a quick bow and says, well, Hannah does a quick bow, quickly flips up her notebook to the page dealing with monarchies, and then says, "Hannah Brightfoot of the Order of the Gauntlet. It's a pleasure." And she says that in their language because she speaks it and I never get to use my proficiency.
Huh. Interesting. I was not expecting one to speak our language here. That perhaps will make things easier.
I assume when he talks good,
Who are
he's
they?
speaking in Abyssal.
Yeah, when he's speaking good, he's speaking Abyssal, yeah.
When
what did
she
you
starts
say?
speaking Abyssal, I start laughing.
I give him like a quick slap.
What are the names of your companions?
This mighty cat here is Jarrus. The currently mentally disabled one is Tavio. The unconscious one is Boomy. And the one on the left, I have forgotten the name of.
It's all day.
It's Isolde.
Very well. I understand from Brumney that he proposed a trade of sorts. Perhaps I should explain in some more detail what we would expect in order to give you freedom to roam through our terrain. What has Boomy said about this so far? And yes, I know it's confusing. His name is Brumney, so it sounds very similar.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's also confusing because I think Dola was the one doing the discussing. I would like
Is there
to
any food in this room?
Except for the giant beef.
Liam, what did Dola tell them last week?
I was unconscious.
God's sake.
I'll give you an check to see how you do.
Oh,
If you
history.
remember. No, end. No proficiency.
Well, I mean, it's history, isn't it?
Fuck off.
That's mighty rude.
It should be rolling right now.
Oh well, that's single digit, so. You remember something about helping with the war, and Yeah, that's about it. We weren't really paying attention since you know that you're not allowed to do diplomacy anymore. We're not supposed to.
Flatter the king. We discussed helping you in your war effort, but I don't want to take any of the previous discussion in this trade negotiation, since I'd like to hear your terms, a great, magnificent Minotaur king.
Are you? Is Hannah being sincere?
Hannah is being sincere, but she has no idea how to flatter someone.
All right. Can I have a persuasion check from Hannah?
For fuck's sake. Why didn't you just kneel?
I nailed a fucking big cow.
The last time Hannah was left to talk, she stood trial. I would like to use my inspiration for this.
Go for it. All right.
The count is still 7 for those keeping track at home.
He says, "Huh. Well, I'll have to speak to Brumley about this, but very well. Here are the terms. You will find the source of the enemy reinforcements. We've been fighting them for some time now, and they seem to have an endless supply of warriors. Inform us about where the reinforcements are coming from, or stop them if it's within your power. Additionally, any heirlooms you find belonging to our clan will be brought back to us. You will be compensated for these. They should be easy to recognize. Most of our things are made of fine craftsmanship, too large for your sword to use, generally made out of gold. If you succeed in finding the source of the enemy reinforcements and provide us with useful information, I'm willing to part with one of the Warpkey gates, which should allow you to travel a bit more easily. I assume this is what happened to your friend. Or friends.
Oh, also to me, I was blind till like a minute ago.
That does tend to happen. Best not to move through them without a key.
Before I agree to these terms, these creatures we're fighting,
Yes.
what are they?
That is a very good question. We have been here for some millennia now, and, well, after some initial fighting with our captors, life has been pretty good here. We've had glorious battles. We've had some times of peace. Not the greatest, if you ask me, but what can you do? But this is not a fair fight. This is a battle we are losing on all fronts. There are simply too many of them.
So you and the garrison members, you're on good terms now, yeah?
Of course not.
Okay. That was... what? Foolish of me to assume. I am very sorry for this transgression. No, I think we're okay with those terms. As long as I get to kill stuff, I'm good.
Very well. Approach.
I'm gonna approach.
I follow her.
I look at his shoulder like...
I mumble.
I've also follow up on the gesture.
And as you do, like, the guard holds out his hand. Clearly it was only meant for Hannah.
As I'm not stupid, I'll move back. I just don't understand what's going on because I don't know the language.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's like.
And he stands up from his throne. He towers over you with a good, like, at least 2.5 times your height.
Hannah's gonna tiptoe.
He reaches down and and extends like a beefy hand that you're not quite sure how to grab. And he understands as well, and he just grabs like your arm and shakes your arm a little bit as a handshake, because he couldn't shake your hand because he couldn't grab it without crunching it forward.
Yeah, I mean, I hold the lower side of his finger, I guess, and give him a firm handshake.
Does this look like aggressive behavior to me?
Nah. I mean, Hannah's not really like she's just her arm is being shaken, but it's not in a violent way.
Are you showing any signs of discomfort, Hannah?
Hannah is always discomfortable when talking to people.
Nah.
Well, Hannah of the Order of the Bright Gauntlet, go forth and fulfill your promise, and I will keep mine.
I will. Up to this day, I've never let anyone down.
You let me down.
Never let anyone important down.
I don't know what's going on.
Any direction we should be going first?
If I could tell you that, I would have gone myself.
Makes sense. We will report back. And, thank you for your time. Hannah makes like a little star next to the negotiating with nobility thing.
I don't know what's going on. What's happening?
Well, we've agreed to find out where the little mechanical doodaloos are coming from and to destroy them.
Also, keep in mind, Hannah's never seen the little mechanical doodaloos, so you don't actually know.
She's heard them.
She's heard all about them.
To
Yeah.
show you what he looks like, I don't have a picture for this.
Whoa, this fucking
Well, that's,
dude is balling. Look at those fucking horns. Holy shit. And I asked them if they can do anything about Tavio or Boomy.
Hannah turns back. My great king, one last question before I leave. You've seen these.
My patience is running thin, small one.
I will ask one of your associates. Again, thank you for your time. We are leaving. Hannah crosses out the little star next to negotiating.
That good, huh? Okay. Little scoop up Boomy.
And can I have a perception check from you, Hannah?
Oh yeah, that's the right person to ask for a perception check.
Why don't I get a perception check?
Because you're currently as dumb as a rock. Huh?
Yeah, but it might be something that scares me.
No, that's fine. Alright, Dodor, have you gone anywhere in the meantime, or are you just waiting outside the chamber?
Just waiting outside.
Okay.
No,
I am.
really good.
I took Tavu by the hand again, and I'm dragging him along.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Hi, Dola.
Hello.
So
I
the
see
good news
Dola,
is-
so I run up and hug him.
Yeah, please don't pee on me again.
The good news is, they don't want to kill us, which is a first for creatures in this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news is, we've promised to kill their menace. The creatures that attacked us.
Are they the creatures you're talking about? Did you ask them specifically what creatures?
I think it was established which creatures we were talking about.
Was it though?
It
Wasn't
wasn't. It wasn't.
It was not, but
I'm 100% positive I know which creatures to kill.
I'm gonna
sounds like
check
Hannah.
that.
Yep.
No, Hannah is positive. Everything that doesn't look like a minotaur.
Doesn't
A
smell like a
question,
minotaur,
if
looks
I
like a
may.
minotaur, it's not a minotaur.
Fair enough. Understanding Hannah's mind. Well, you've made an accord, so which way do we go from here?
Oh, he didn't tell me.
That way, says the big guard standing next to you. He's
Which way?
listening to your conversation. I mean, he's just pointing the way you came, because that's obviously the way out of the royal quarters is that way.
All right, thanks very much. Insightful as always.
Good up.
Let's
Ask,
open this door.
ask him, maybe he knows can help.
I'm just staring at this oldie because she has the most pleasing voice and she's tried to say something.
She smiles in return at you.
Sir Minotaur Guard in Abyssal again. Deep speech, right? Deep speech. Which one are they?
Abyssal.
Abyssal.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a doctor that can cure the gate sickness?
What? Less
You know-
words.
Less words. Nice.
They're still
Trent
not.
went through gate, wrong in the head. Cure.
Ah, fix. Any points?
Where did
Yes.
you point?
Back where we came.
No, at at Boomy.
Yes!
Huh. Perhaps. Maybe. Think. Moment. You get the idea this one's not too bright. He's even in the Abyssal he sounds daft.
Would Hannah get that idea?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he told you to speak in less words.
Thank you for your time.
Oh no, he's thinking.
He's thinking.
Oh.
And
Hannah's getting slowly more and more impatient.
yeah, just give me a sec.
Getting the names of the person that's gonna kill you.
Do we have to fix Boomy?
That's what we're doing.
I think he said, "Do we have to fix?"
Oh, do we have? I thought you said we have to. I was like,
I mean,
that's what
you've
we're doing.
all seen Thor Ragnarok, right? Where he throws Loki at the enemies. So I think we could just do that with Boomy.
Get help tactic.
Yeah.
Speak to Ramvik. Go north, then east, north, east until you find the old one. Then south, more south, then west.
Thank you. That's a very good description.
If lost, ask Ramvik. Name Ramvik.
Have a great day. May the gods of war shine upon you.
Bless Baphomet.
What gods do Minotaurs follow?
I don't know, Hannah.
I don't even know what he said. What the fuck?
We're supposed to find Ramvik to cure Boomy.
If you're proficient, you can make me a religion check.
Well, obviously Hannah's proficient in religion. And yeah, she
Is
is.
she? Is she though?
I wouldn't say obvious. Okay.
Look, Hannah is a very bad paladin, but she somehow got through paladin school.
Yeah, so Baphomet is a demon lord who previously ruled the layer of the abyss, and he is in the abyss as far as the abyss goes. He's the prince of beasts and the demon lord of minotaurs.
Fantastic!
And you just got blessed by him.
Anna's thinking in her mind, should I be helping these people? Charis,
Yeah.
you are a neutral opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Is it evil to help followers of a demon lord?
I guess it depends on why you're helping. I mean, if you have no choice, then you're gonna survive or die. I mean,
No, that's enough, Charis. I'll just stick at that. We are right in what we're doing.
yeah.
I'm just gonna open doors on your way so you know where to go. I assume that you're not so daft that you can't remember the description as a character, as a player.
Yeah, I've already forgotten it, but yeah.
Northeast, northeast, south, southwest.
Jesus Christ, Mike, that's impressive.
You're welcome.
And here we see the effects of Mike having rolled slightly higher on his intelligence stat upon character creation.
Oh.
I'm also already 1/3 through the bottle, so.
Right, you can quite clearly see that this is the this Tauren-looking Minotaur is the old one. This one.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Seeming a bit more fragile and hold on.
Oh, come on. She doesn't look a day over 30. Which is old for a cow.
What happened?
I don't think I'm just putting things on the token layer.
Oh, okay.
You can see as you make your way through, the old ones don't really stir much when you come through. There's just like a little bit of smoke rising from the campfire, and seems to be a really small crack in the ceiling that allows some of the smoke to escape. And yeah, they're just sitting there talking. And as you make your way south, these are much more on edge. They see you coming, but then they also recognize that they've been told that not to harm you, and they relax a little bit, step away from the doors, and let you walk through.
Did we not just walk past the one we need to speak to?
No, that was the old one. The old one for them was a landmark to describe where we have to continue going.
Right.
Which is very disrespectful.
I mean, it's not disrespectful if the guy's so dumb that that's the only way he can describe shit. Like, I don't know how south
Oh, look at these guys.
south is.
Yeah, I'll zoom in again so you can see the art properly.
Oh, look at this guy. He's got a little.
Oh,
tummy
so
and
it
shit.
wasn't an ice stalk with the eyeball on the edge.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
What? What does it look like?
To me, it looks like a penguin in war gear, but
What?
A penguin.
That's an interesting. Yeah, okay. Of course, I know what the picture looks like, so I can't unsee like the proper art. But yeah, anyway, I don't see how this is a penguin.
I saw the horns as like the beak coming from like a hood.
Oh no, I saw the horn as an eye stalk with an eyeball at the edge, like the red part is an eyeball.
No. I guess I'll show you this one.
Do
as well.
I not
It's,
have light on
another
the
female
phone?
one here.
Oh, look at her!
That is one attractive cow.
Do you not have light in your token?
No, I don't think I
think
do.
so.
Well, that makes sense because you're
Ah.
unconscious.
Okay.
Shut up, Liam.
Well, it's just making it difficult if I can't record all of you guys walking around and shit.
And this shadowy. Oh, but you should be able to see the other players'
Yeah, I
light.
can, but like when they disappear, when I'm just sitting there, I can't see where anyone's
Ah,
doing
yeah.
anything.
You do have light in your token, though.
Weird. I do now. Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, I just put it in the same light. Anyway, so you enter this room and you see here that these, although they have some of the same tokens as before, these are clearly acolytes of some sort. They don't seem to be quite so ready for physical battle, but you can see that there's there's some books and things shoved under the beds, and they're sitting on them studying. And the male next to
Starts like nudges hand out like,
them.
look at them.
Are we there?
Yes.
I think so.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Hannah Brightford of the Order of the Gauntlet. We've been sent by your king to kill the little mechanical things that are plaguing you.
Just a confused look. No constructs have been here for a long time.
They weren't
What's-
mechanical, right? They were like had like exoskeleton, right? That's what they were.
I haven't seen them, I only heard them. The monstrosities then.
Yes. How can I help?
Well, we went through one of those gates of yours, and one of my friends ended up stupid, and the friend that was already stupid ended up unconscious. So we gotta cure them.
Shoot. And you see him mentally processing for a moment, like, stupid before or after going through the gate?
No, that one was stupid before going through the gate, that one got stupid by going through the gate.
Huh. Interesting.
If you could cure that one stupid as well, that'd be...
Personally, I'm studying here. I can't cure much yet. Ramvik is in a bit of a foul mood, so go knock yourself if you want to speak to her.
Well, they don't call me Hannah Brightroot because I darken people's moods. Ah.
This is going to be funny.
And he points to the door in the north.
There's a SIBO feign death potion when you need it.
Hannah knocks on the door.
And you hear this deep rumbling voice coming from beyond. Goes, what?
Hannah doesn't pick up on that. Excuse me, this is Hannah Brightwood of the Order of the Gauntlet. We've been employed by your king to deal with the monstrosity menace.
And?
I've been informed you could help us with a little problem of ours.
And?
I would like you to do that.
And?
No,
and
that's
then.
it. That is the whole thing.
And what's it got to do with me?
We've been told you could do it.
Yes?
Will you do it?
Why should I?
Is this in common, Arnett, or is this in...
No, this is in Abyssal.
They are asking why they should help us.
Because we're all on the same side, Hannah. We're all fighting the same fight. We all want to live.
It doesn't make much sense to me, but sure, I'll tell them. If you don't, you might get overrun by the monstrosities and someday die.
But pain is good, is it not?
I mean, if you want pain, I can cause you pain. If that is an acceptable payment.
Hannah.
You don't understand.
The door opens at this point.
Hannah is tiptoeing again to look more intimidating.
A very, very angry-looking clerical figure opens the door. And looks across the room, then looks down. Pesky small one. What do you need?
We went through the dark portal. This one ended up unconscious. This one ended up dumb. I need that one less unconscious and that one less dumb.
Oh. Unconscious I can fix. Not sure about the dumb. What's in it for me?
What do you want?
Something special.
Something
personal. Linked to something tragic in your past.
Well, her birth.
Yeah, by the way, I just brought the placenta along.
I flip open my little notebook and go to the very first page that says, it's basically a rundown of what Hannah has done wrong. And I show that to her. This is basically everything I've done wrong since joining the organization I'm part of. Is that personal and dark?
Also useless for me.
Well, you wanted something personal.
An object.
I'm going to walk up and look at Hannah.
He wants a very personal object from our past.
Here, and I'll take the spear off my back.
One of our friends got absorbed into the spear and died horribly.
Mm-hmm.
That is from our
Painful.
past. It's horrible.
Perhaps.
You want to give that up, Dola? That seems really destructive and great.
It seems really destructive. But I get the sense that it's not...
Jar steps forward
alignment.
and removes a pendant that he wears around his neck. That has a tree, like a shape of a tree on it, and offers it to her.
And she looks over at Hannah and says, "Explain."
Jairus, explain this to me.
Someone that I've heard about made it for me.
Oh, I wish Romy was awake when you said that.
The big black cat is a big softie, and someone he really cared about made that for him, and they're not with him anymore.
What happened?
You beat the living shit out of them.
What happened to them, Jaros?
They turned on me.
Did you kill them, Jaros?
Oh, I wish
No.
I was awake for this role-playing moment.
Was that a no or was that a yes?
No, they turned on me and cost me 6 years of my life.
I spent half of...
Oh, is that why you were in prison?
Yes.
So what happened was they had someone really cared about them, and they cared about each other, and they betrayed him, and he had to go to prison for it for 6 years of his life in a dark corner in some rundown prison thing.
Yes. Betrayal. Good. I'll take it. And she holds out her hand.
Get off my sheet.
She'll take it to make Boomy good again, or as good as he was.
Okay.
Bring him in.
You can carry Boomy inside.
Jaros carries them inside.
Alright. And inside there's it's just a small chamber, but it looks a little bit more cared for than most of the other rooms you've seen so far, a little bit less crude. Somehow you still don't feel quite comfortable in there. There's some markings on the room that you don't really know what they mean, but there's basically scribbling in a neat, organized fashion, but still a lot of scribbling all over the walls. And there's a small stone altar in the north end, and she points to the altar and says, "Put him there."
He lays them down,
Now out.
and he leaves the room.
All right, and then she closes the door behind you.
I'm still in there.
And I drag Tavio out with me.
God damn it.
Are you good with leaving that there, Jaros? That seems like really personal.
If it's what they need to get Boomy back, then it's fine.
Man, Boomy should be glad to have such a great friend.
Yeah, don't tell him anything though.
Oh, I wouldn't tell him that he has friends.
All right, and what are the rest of you guys doing in the meantime?
Sleeping.
Well, yes.
You said, are there beds here?
Yeah, they're sitting on them.
Are there
You could-
room
you
for
could-
me
you could-
beside
you could-
them on the bed?
Yes, but awkwardly.
I awkwardly saddle up next to one of the big ones.
Which one?
No, Tavio, this way. And I'll link my arm into his and lead him back.
Okay.
Dolar, you doing anything?
I'm just reading my book on repairing constructs.
Okay. Alright, about 25 minutes passes, and after about that time, you hear a loud scream from Boomy from the.
I run in.
I hold him back.
Yeah, I was going to say I will try to hold on to him poorly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if multiple people try, I don't think he's in the state where he really is going to fight you off.
Fuck off! I'm dexterous as fuck!
Come on, Tavio, just stay here.
No. Dagger drawn. I'm going in. I'm saving Boomy.
Jaros
Stay with
grabs
Big Sister
Tavio.
Hannah. Don't do this.
So the door's being blocked at the moment. Do you feel strongly enough that you want to try and break through them?
Hell yes. Boomy's in danger.
Alright. Go ahead and try and make an athletics check then to get them out of the way.
Oh, that's wrong.
Let's step back and let
It's a 13.
handle this.
An 8, fantastic. An 8 with a 1 is impressive, though.
It'll be even more impressive when I get that brownie fee, baby.
And so Hannah stops you. And you struggle perhaps for a minute. And the screaming continues for a good 20-30 seconds or so.
Hannah gets like a slight smile and then remembers she's a paladin and drops the smile again.
And at that point, Boomy, you wake up.
What do I see?
You don't see much because it's dark in there, except
Okay.
for one small candle, so it takes a while to adjust the light.
What? No, Daddy, don't leave. I'll sit up off the chair, look around, and try to focus and go. And I see this hulking figure, and I just go, Jairus, you been riding again? I'll look up. Where are we? And I look around the walls.
And you feel like a big hand pushes you down back onto the
Oh,
altar.
fuck, I want to fight that, obviously.
Okay.
I'm just going to try and push back. I was like, get off of me, Jairus!
You
What's
need
your
like a
strength
nat
score?
20 and they need like a nat 1 for you to have it.
What's your strength score?
11.
Yeah, there's no way.
You say that.
Just pinned down.
Okay, yeah. Get off of me, you big furry fuck!
And she sort of leans in close with her horn like nearly bumping against you.
Yeah, I'll stop. Look her dead in the
Forward.
face.
There's a bit of respect. Just brought you back into this world.
Well, it's hard to have a bit of respect when I don't have a fucking clue what's happening to me. Plus, I got a mighty headache.
Yes.
You got any water?
No.
Well, how do you subside? What do you drink? I'll look her up and down. Obviously, you don't drink milk. That'd be weird.
Wait, what? Why would
Actually,
it
that would be
be?
really natural.
She's a fully grown cow.
But humans also. Doesn't matter.
Clearly, your head's not quite right yet.
What? Yeah, it's perfectly fine, and I do feel a little headachy. What's happened? Where's Jairus?
And at this point, she like you get a little bit of a look, and in the other hand, not the one that she's holding you with, but the other hand that she's holding a holy symbol. Are you proficient in religion at all?
I'm not proficient. I don't believe I am. No.
Okay.
But I do have +4 intelligence.
Yeah, but no studies, so that doesn't help.
Do you not believe in religious proficiency?
And she goes to bring the holy symbol. She hovers it over your head.
What is that?
You see that it seems to be covered in blood.
Oh, don't you dare put none of your diseased bovine blood on me. No,
This is your blood. Now hold
What?
still.
Where'd that come from?
And she sort of lets the thing rest on your
Yeah, okay.
windpipe.
I panic and I clench my cheeks to see if that hurts around that area. It doesn't, does it?
No,
Good, she didn't shove it up there. Good.
it hurts around your abdominal area.
What the fuck?
And then she just she pinches it into your windpipe. Not to the point where you choke, but just
Yeah,
like
but-
there's a small prick like a
I'm
needle.
panicking. Like, I'm like, how about you get the fuck over my throat?
And she holds it down with some force, and after about 10 seconds or so, removes it again. And you suddenly feel like it becomes a little bit hard to move, but you're also relaxed, like in a sort of drugged out, paralyzed state.
What in the hell have you given me?
Fucking
Rest
wasted,
now.
bro.
Dad, why'd you leave?
And Hannah, you hear the door opening behind you. And she leans out, and she's like covered in blood. Her robes are covered in blood, and she looks at you and says, "Believe he will recover. It will take some time, perhaps." He's mumbling, and you hear him in the background going, "Ah!"
No, I think he already recovered. That sounds like the usual Boomy to me.
Huh. He seemed confused.
Eh,
Anyway.
I'll-
And and him?
Well, he's still bumbling about. Can you cure that?
Can try. Not sure.
Do
He's sort of skittish right now. Do you need me in there to hold him down or something? No, I mean hold him down without hurting him, because obviously you can hold him. You're a giant minotaur.
Yes.
So you need me or do you not need me?
No.
Do I
Okay.
see Jarrus's necklace anywhere?
Nope.
Okay.
She's just tucked it away into her garments.
Okay, Tavio, I'm gonna tell this to you slowly. This giant minotaur is gonna do some minotaur voodoo to you to make you good again.
And as you're having this conversation, she just walks up and just grabs Tavio.
It's all gonna be good, Tavio.
Yeah, don't worry, my man. It's all gonna be good.
I'll be honest, it's
Yeah,
also, I have
should
no
we get-
idea.
Should we get Boomy or do
Dragging
keep him
off.
in there?
I think Tavio's gonna be better if Boomy is also still in there, isn't he?
And as you're debating, it, she
Questionable.
shuts the door behind.
I won't stop screaming, by the way. I just will stop screaming in real life.
Yeah. That's fine.
Should I feel bad about this, Jarrus?
I guess we'll see.
I mean, they do follow a demonic god. I have no idea if this is okay.
At this point, Tavio, you notice that...
I don't know if we have much of a choice.
You sort of witness it like under half anesthesia, you know, you kind of know what's going on, but not quite active. And you get dragged over to the bed as you feel your legs floop down as you're dragged off the altar, but your head is being held in place, and so you're dragged over onto the bed, rather unceremoniously. And at this point, she picks you up, like literally just lifts you off the ground, Tavia, and just like puts your legs in one place, grabs your legs with the other hand, and then just like moves you horizontally.
Can I, like, bolt? I want to bolt.
Yeah, sure, you can try. Give me acrobatics. And outside you hear a loud grunt from the Minotaur. At this point, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please, Tavia?
Oh.
Hang the fuck on. I can.
Isolde, I want you to know that we usually don't consort with followers of demonic cults.
That doesn't bother me.
I think it should.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, like, they're still going to be just trapped in here. And if we can get out, then you can do more good in the world.
That's somewhat the right idea. Survival is the key, though.
And at this point, two things happen. One, the screaming from Tavio, which was already muted because he was in the room, stops. And you see that this Minotaur over here comes over and says, "What do you mean, demonic cult?"
Ah.
And Dolar's going to keep reading this book and go, "You walked into that one, Hannah."
Like the grandpa of the group.
He has put his little like eyeglasses on. If you remember his last picture, the wee eyeglasses. Put them back on again.
Even though he probably doesn't need them anymore
He
because he's
doesn't
like
need them.
non-checking.
Yeah.
He's like,
Isolde, take over for a second. Hannah consults that book.
I believe
Take
what she's
over.
referring to is your nature in worshipping demonic entities. It's something that probably sits unnaturally with.
And which demonic entities would those be?
It's not really something I'm knowledgeable in, I'm afraid, but something she seems to know about.
Well, she turns and looks at Hannah.
On the surface, we aren't really a huge fan of your god.
Yes. Which one?
Which one was it?
Baphomet.
Baphomet.
That's like a meth deal.
Huh? Who?
Baphomet?
You mean Baphomet?
Yes.
Ah. Just some old fools that cling on to that.
That
Most
is
of us
very
has
much reassuring.
Cast away his ritual some time ago.
Oh, she's like, some people cling on that. Now we worship Satan himself.
And which gods do you keep now?
It varies a little bit. We are left to our own choice.
There's freedom of religion in the Minotaur land.
There is. Mercury does not dictate. Ramvik is less lenient in such matters, but concedes that she has too few students to be picky.
So not all of you keep Lord of the Nine Hells as a god, yes?
The Abyss, you mean?
Yes.
You're confusing things.
It's not my first language.
She's speaking common.
Common. What a great language.
And then she asks, what is your first language then?
Elven.
Ah. I only speak a few words. I will not attempt to converse about matters like these.
I mean, it's obvious Hannah is bluffing. Because there's no way she speaks Elven as a
Oh
first
yeah,
language.
but this creature doesn't really care about bluffing about your language prowess. It's fine. Well, Ramvik favors Leviatar. You can make a religion check if you want to.
No, Hannah's on a religious roll today.
Yeah, let's see about that.
Hannah's not on a religious roll today.
I don't even need to see. I don't even need to wait for it to load because I just see the.
You can see that single digit. Yeah, exactly.
Hannah's like, yes.
Personally, not my favorite, but well, to each their own. She has many more years studying the faiths. There might be a good reason why she chose this. I have yet to discover my faith, hence my interest.
Have I told you about Tom?
You have not. Who's this
Torm's
Torm
witness.
figure?
Tom, my dear new friend, is one of the primary gods of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Uh-huh.
Cool, Dusty, because they fist them.
Stay with me while I Google Tom.
I mean, you could just give me a religion check to see how much you know about Torm. I guess that's,
I would like to
that's
use
fitting for Hannah.
I would like to use determination.
Sure.
Because I feel like, at least about this, Hannah would know a bit.
Okay, yeah, sure. So you know at least like what he's about. He's the god of courage and self-sacrifice, and just generally the ideal of a noble paladin. This fits very well with the picture of Torm.
Hannah basically, if she read the Bible, she would only be able to recite the part where Jesus died and where the world got created.
Yeah,
Everything else is blank.
It's like you know the company motto, but you have no idea what it means or why you say it, that sort of thing. All right, it's like, well, self-sacrifice, not my thing.
It's an acquired taste. It really gets to you once you've been eaten alive by Bargus.
Also not my thing, thank you. And she takes her leave and just gets back to her book at that point.
Charles goes, yeah. Just looks down and is like,
Isolde, the next time I start talking about gods, stop me.
I'll probably be stopping you a lot, I would have thought. Oh, it's just gods, not the Order.
No, the Order is fine. I love talking about the Order. What do you want to know?
I've noticed, and nothing, thank you. But certainly.
That's okay, the Order is an acquired taste as well.
I've noticed.
You and me both, Isolde.
And at this point,
Yeah, there's some animals in the jungle that are acquired taste too.
at this point,
Monkey.
Tavio, you begin to gain some semblance of consciousness back.
Some semblance.
It's it's slowly coming back. Like your thoughts are, at first they're like in a fever dream where your thoughts are all over the place and you're trying to latch onto some idea and it doesn't work, and it feels very frustrating in your mind. And eventually, you come to, and at this point you're you're quite awake, and you would scream, but you feel that you're paralyzed at the moment. But your senses are working, and you can feel there's like a burning sensation in your abdomen happening. And then a moment later, the paralyzation goes away. It doesn't make it much better because suddenly the pain is far more intense. And as you look down, you see that there's quite a few cuts across your abdomen. But you seem to be feeling somewhat restored to your previous mental state, but somehow weakened as well.
Do I remember all the shit that's gone down the last couple of hours?
Yeah. Just your interpretation might be like a childhood memory because you don't really have had your full mental faculties.
He's nostalgic. He's like, oh yeah, that.
I fondly remember the time I pissed on Dola.
Am I,
I'm
being held?
just in pain.
It's some bullshit. Guys don't get to remember.
Thank you. I guess.
And
Hello.
She just nods and says, "Yes. Now, if you could stop bleeding on my room."
I'll go right on that. And I just get up.
Oh wait, where are you going?
Come along, Boomy.
Okay.
And the anesthetic is worn off just enough for you to sort of like fall to your feet, and you almost tumble forwards into the altar. Catch yourself with one hand, and then you manage to steady yourself a little bit as you basically walk out. And it looks like you're completely drunk. Like you're just stumbling all over the place, nearly bumping into the walls. And as you take a few steps, you notice that this helps get the drugs out of your system, and you seem to be recovering. You also notice that like the area around your abdomen seems to have bled pretty heavily through your clothes.
I would like to take 8 seconds times 2 to prestidigitate me and Boomy.
Yeah, sure.
It's just gonna
And
keep bleeding.
remove that foul goddamn fucking piss.
Yeah, I seem to have
Yeah.
bled all over my fine robes.
Let me help you over there, Boomy, and I take it up.
Oh, thanks,
Takes it.
Tavio.
So, did we take any health damage from this?
Yeah, just call it like 2 slashing each.
Oh shit, Jarvis, you look in a worse state than me, and I'm bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, you see like fucking like cuts and like fucking. You see like a fucking huge ass like fucking hole like in his chest still like fucking.
Wait a goddamn fucking minute! What is happening here?
Please lower your voice. We're trying to study here.
Study somewhere else. I'm having a
No.
crisis.
Boomy,
Boomy, shut your fucking mouth. We're in their base.
Where is their base? Last thing
In
I
the
meant
dungeon.
remember is you pulling me through that damn door I said I didn't want to go through.
Yeah, you
And
got
hear one of the books slams shut. Get out!
No, we could talk somewhere else.
well,
And Jarvis will just like take Boomy, willingly or not, out of the room.
Yeah, I'll try to fight that shit.
Oh well.
You automatically
I'll
lose.
succeed.
Yeah. God damn it! Let go of me.
Tavio,
And the one of the guys that slammed his book shut sort of like nods his head to you, Jairus, as you remove the source of his frustration.
Sorry, and we'll go here and
Yeah, I'll storm off.
I put my eyeglasses away and like fold up my book, put it back in my bag.
Why did I negotiate with that Minotaur to get him back?
I don't know, Hannah, but Tavio,
Yep.
and I will whisper to him.
Hang on.
Louis, get back here, you idiot!
Before
Where are
you
going?
say anything, I'm gonna prestidigitate the piss out of Dola's back and tail. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was just about to mention, away from the others, that you had a little accident in your inebriated state.
Yeah.
But
Well, I guess Boomy's just gonna run off and
Let's,
probably get himself killed. So
let's not let this come between us.
It certainly appears to be that way.
You're a good sport about it. I mean, sorry.
It's okay.
And look, you're all shiny now. Like your
I
mental's
know.
fully clean.
But I need you to read this book for me, Tavio.
What is it?
And I'll hand him the book of repairing constructs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a manual on how to fix me.
tell you, it's good to have you back. Can you please do something about this giant fucking hole in my chest?
Certainly. Dola, this doesn't really seem like the book reading time. Maybe when we have some downtime.
Yeah, well, keep a hold of it, keep it safe.
Yeah, well. Now let's see in you, Jairus. Holy shit. What the hell happened to you?
Misunderstanding.
Hmm.
So 14.
He got out of it pretty well. The others who were misunderstanding things died.
By the way, Arne, I'm going to be talking to
Yeah.
this Minotaur like she's some sort of counsellor, even if she wants to hear it or not. I'll be like, well, sometimes he just doesn't listen to me. I tell him I don't want stuff, and he just drags me along like I'm some sort of hairless doll. I'm not a hairless doll. I tell you, I'm a wizard. I was a wizard. I'm Bartholomew. Black up.
Sit down, and she sort of taps her hand on the blanket next to her.
Yeah, I'll sit down. Thank you.
For you to sit down.
Thank you very much. I'll take a seat. Thanks. You are too kind. Sit down, snuggle up.
Well, my name is Grok, but
Oh, hello, Grok. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Was that also on me, Tavia?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It says you don't have enough slots.
It's lying.
You say that all the time. I don't know.
I don't know why it's lying, but it does. It does lie.
I'll take your word for it, I guess. Are you allowed to refuse healing?
It literally said 1 out of 4 when I clicked it, and then it says no slots.
Anna, I think this is the time the DM has to roll an insight check.
it's okay.
You also still have your wand, right?
That's the one that
nope.
fixed Olar.
No, he has his own one that he got at the beginning of the game.
Nope.
Yeah, because you were
No.
stopped before you threw it in there. That you were stopped right before you threw it in there because that's when she vortexed you.
Oh yeah, you're right. I still do have it.
I distinctly remember the recap when I was watching the video, and Arnie took pity on you before you threw away all your shit, and was like, before you do that, before you throw away like all your good shit, and
This is why we don't give you nice things.
And like, I'll tell you what, I just woke up and there's a new person in the party. I don't know who she is. I'm confused. Why are we here?
No, it's okay. Here,
Oh, look, and here they come.
have some ale. And she offers you like a drink of her cup of ale.
I know it's going to be disgusting, but I will drink it all because it's going to be like a Rocket's King cup, probably. I will just guzzle that shit.
Alright, and give me 1 sec.
oh great, he's got a fucking table for this fucking ale. You're fucked.
Yeah, can you make me a con save?
I swear to God, if you fucking get
If you
knocked out
get
again,
unconscious.
we're just gonna fucking leave your ass here.
Right, so you drink it. It's kind of like really dark, thick, and bitter. It doesn't really taste like what you'd expect.
Why does this
ale to
taste like gravy?
Much more bitter, more like grapefruit juice, but then combined with like the savory sort of taste of ale.
This tastes like a grape ale. It's gonna grape me.
And actually, you're fine with a 17.
Mm-hmm.
And she sees you down the cup. She's like, never mind. And you down the cup, and you seem to be okay after that. She's like, huh.
I won't lie to you, Grok. I'll tell you that it is not my most favourite ale, but it hit the spot.
Strong stomach for a small one. Usually your kind passes out.
I'm an elf. We just get tingling in our pinky.
Ah, interesting. Well, since you're here, stay a while. Perhaps sit with me for a moment. Tell me your stories.
Well, I ain't going nowhere. Not yet, anyhow.
We have
And
a
at
job.
this point, the rest of the party, like, shapes up.
We have a job, did you say, Lord? Because I don't know anything about no job.
I mean, I wouldn't mind sitting down for a bit either. Looks like we got a good hearth going here.
Yeah, that's what attracted me.
We've agreed to help them in exchange for
What?
not getting the shit beat out of us.
That sounds like a fair deal, to be fair.
I think that's not the deal. The deal is we get one of those keys that make us go through the black portal without ending up like Boomy or Tavio.
And there's also that.
Wait a minute, Arnie. Out game.
They couldn't beat me up. I wouldn't lose to them.
Yeah, go ahead, Liam.
The elves get perception as a class skill.
Elves.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, because I don't have it. I'm pretty sure I used to.
Aye, but it depends what type of elf you are.
I don't think they do.
But high elf.
I'm not aware of any of them getting it.
Don't high elves get like elf weapon mastery and stuff?
You have proficiency in the perception skill. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, keen senses.
I was messing with the sheets the other day to fix the door thing. I probably deleted your proficiency by accident. Sorry.
Oh, okay. There you go. And I'm pretty
So,
sure,
yeah,
it's fucked up because I remember I had +4 to it, and I don't know where I got the extra 1 from.
At this point, like the other Minotaurs, they're happy to share a bit of ale with you as well. You're only small, you're not going to drink that much. Do the rest of you want some as well?
If the big roof Minotaur to my left offers me some, Hannah's gonna gulp it down in one go. I doesn't care.
Alright, so Hannah's
Jairus-
having some? Jairus?
Jairus does not partake. You'll not dull his senses.
Isolde?
I'm quite alright, thank you.
And Tavio?
Yeah, who remembers
Yep.
this?
I'm not gonna down it like a fucking inbred though.
Wait,
Alright. Oh, Hannah, you know what to do. Can I have a con save?
Oh shit, I'm out of determination and inspiration, so let's do it.
As if it'll make a difference.
nice low.
Well,
It might have, yep.
alright.
You have to evoke the thing for it to actually not have made a difference. That's how it works.
You feel that it's pretty strong stuff for not so much in alcohol content, just the composition feels a bit weird in your stomach, and you feel a little bit nauseous.
I challenge the guy to my left to an arm wrestling contest immediately.
Oh god.
He looks at you and says, "Huh, go and find some young ones if you want to play."
Burned.
I have exploded a greater Barghest from the inside out.
Yeah, she fed her balls down its throat.
And he just like pushes you over with one finger and pushes you to the floor.
I'll have a go, Hannah.
What, against me?
You want to arm wrestle someone?
Oh sure, let's do that.
And he just chuckles as you like he dips you over as you're sitting down, and he just chuckles at you.
Let me just do a
Sorry.
wisdom roll here.
Yeah, single digit. Nice.
So, who's taking bets? Dola?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hal looks like super enraged at the guy until Jairus like turns her around and asks her to arm wrestle instead.
My money's on Jairus, Dola.
I don't know. Hannah is. Oh, she is simple of mind, has the determination.
Dola, I'm in the same room as you.
I didn't intend to whisper that either.
Okay,
I love
Jarrus.
how Jarrus is the one with 8 intelligence, and Hannah's the one that's simple of mind.
Hannah is 14 intelligence. I'm pretty sure
You
Hannah
know,
beats
you know
Dolar.
why that is for Jarrus? Because Dolar also has 8 intelligence, and to him and Jarrus are geniuses.
Okay, Jarrus, these are new arms, so I'm gonna try them out here.
Meanwhile, Boom
Okay. I have no idea what that means, but
Grak speaks to you and says, "Well, I see that you've spoken to Mark.
Damn it.
I'll shoot you."
Jarrus crushes you.
I can't hear what you're saying, so just let them finish their answers so much.
Hannah just stares at Jarrus.
Sorry, I'll speak up a little bit. I know I'm a bit old. My voice is a bit creaky. And she speaks up a little bit and says to you, "Well, Mercury has his own plans, but he
Oh.
also trusts the king."
He was like, what? What king?
I beg your pardon. He was unconscious for the most of our journey here.
That's quite all right. And she goes to explain to you who the king is. And
Ah,
quite
so there is a king of you people. Well, that's fair enough, but I don't see what this has to do with any of us. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've just woken up in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know what the hell is going on.
well, that's why I'm telling you, dear. Calm down.
I can't be calm. Difficult.
I can tell. Would you like some more ale?
No. I already feel sick.
Oh well. Well then, let me get to the point, since you seem to be, as most of you young ones usually are, of the impatient kind.
Young? I'm 110.
Yes, as I said, young ones.
Christ. Talmaya's knuckles. What? You're older than 110.
Huh. Oh, that's sweet.
He's like blown away. I was like, I don't know much about your kind of race, but I just assumed that you were short-lived.
No, we generally age slowly. A lot of our kind dies in battle, so our expected lifespan is not that long. Usually, 100 years, maybe.
Are you talking in common, by the way?
She is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be talking the abyssal.
She says, "No, I've been here for quite some time. Let me think." And she like you can see her counting in her head for a while. I believe it's 674 now.
That's probably how long I'd live for if I wasn't such an idiot. I'm probably going to die down here.
Be that as it may, there's no shame in a good death.
All for this, and I'll bring out William's map, lay it on the ground, unravel it.
Huh. That does not seem something worth dying for.
Well, it was for me. If I didn't get it, I didn't get my freedom.
Do you have your freedom now?
Not until I get this map back down to my boss.
And where is your boss?
In Waterdeep. Such a shithole.
In where?
It's a city up north. You don't really need to worry about that. It's warm and wet and cold all at the same time for no reason. Such a shithole.
Waterdeep's a great place, Jarrus. Don't listen to him.
No, it is not.
Well, perhaps before you pass from this world, you would like to have some valuable experiences then.
I'm looking at her weirdly, and going through Boomy's mind is, she wants me to fuck her?
I would be
I
first.
will look at Strange, but I won't say anything, and I go, what do you mean?
Well, it seems that you're rather conflicted, angry.
I'm always angry.
Perhaps I can give you something to channel that anger towards and have something for you in return.
He doesn't really trust her at this, but he nods.
Well, the thing is that Mercury has been ignoring my advice on this and, well, wisely most of the other members of our tribe. They follow his advice to the letter. Sometimes he trusts me. Sometimes he ignores me. Oh, well, what can I do? Look at me.
Well, yeah, I am.
The thing that I would ask you to do is, there's a danger that he's underestimating. And I feel that perhaps you could take it on. It would be a good outlet for your anger, and I'll make sure that there's something in return for it.
Okay, what do you want to deal with, and what do we get?
Well, there's a manticore, and he's been troubling us. Not so much in the fact that he thinks he can win in a straight up fight against us, but he's controlling a certain area that we would like to have control over. And it would be most appreciated if someone could do something about it. We just can't spare the resources, or so Markuli says anyway.
Alright, if we happen to cross paths with this Manticore, we'll probably kill it without even knowing, to be honest. I mean, we tend to get ourselves in a lot of trouble when we just move about. And if there happens to be a Manticore in our way, well, I'm not going to be able to stop Dolar and Hannah and Jarrus killing it. Anyway, so...
They're super evil. I'd love to kill one.
Yep.
Well, if you do, please bring me its body. There are some healing ointments that can be made from parts of its body.
Healing ointments,
Which
got it.
parts?
So if you bring me its body, I'll make sure that you are repaid.
Kind of heavy, is it not?
And she sort of shrugs like, I guess.
I'm sure we can
In
manage.
the worst case, just bring me
bringing
its
it back.
tail if it's too heavy for you.
Strongman Jarrus over here can carry it.
Is that
There's-
sarcasm, Hannah?
Jarrus can carry 1,000 fucking pounds, okay, or something like that.
Sure, well, if we come across it, we come across it.
Yes, would be most appreciated, thank you.
Do you know where it is?
Yes, naturally. And she goes to explain that it's like basically on the far east, southeast area of this region.
Oh, okay. So like, all the way fucking across the map.
Yeah.
I just zoomed out because I couldn't remember. I didn't know where we were because you dragged us. Wow, that's quite a ways. Okay.
So, beg your pardon. One question about the current war you're fighting, which
Yes.
we're supposed to help with. What are those creatures?
That's a good question. We have tried finding out, but it seems that once they die, their bodies decompose rather quickly, and it's hard to really discover much about them. And while they're alive, they're changing so much, it's hard to distinguish one from another sometimes. Or what seems to be the case, that they have some weird shape-changing abilities where one moment you think, fire will do the trick, an axe will do the trick, my horns will do the trick, and then the next they're climbing up the wall. And they just shrug off the attacks. It's difficult to deal with, especially as so few of us now carry the gift.
What gift?
And she just like she flicks her hand in a little little colored missile of some magical energy just flicks between her fingers.
Ooh, that's neat.
Magic is what she means.
Ah. What is that word? Magic?
It's arcane arts, the ability to cast spells, weaving of reality.
I repeat it in abyssal.
Weaving, I've heard that before. We call it the gift.
Fair play. I just call it knowledge. I explain, this is I get all my knowledge from this. It's an old book that I found when I was young. It was left in my old house, and I just decided to use it. I believe it might have been my father's first spell book.
Best you keep it then.
Well, I plan to. But then this, and I bring up another spellbook, is some other dude's spellbook. I don't know who the hell he was, but I'll tell you what, he's got some shit handwriting.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And Jarvis will also like kind of describe the creatures that we fought so far, and also just for like Boomy's sake as well, since he was unconscious or whatever.
Mhm.
Are there any other creatures aside from the ones I've described that are out there that we should keep an eye out for?
Well, if you head deep into the east, there may be a Medusa there.
Or what?
Now that was something on my bucket list, if you know what I mean.
A what list?
Oh, never mind. It was a personal joke.
All right, dear.
So
Well,
this
that-
gift of yours, is that like just an innate ability, like kind of like mine, and I light up my hand with light?
I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's like yours because I don't know how yours works.
I don't either. I just woke up one day and I could do that.
No, I study rituals mostly.
I know.
Anyway.
Rituals.
Yes, dear, that's nice.
So thoughts, group, gang.
While you think about that, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I need the fucking piss break as well.
I still think I could beat the Minotaur in arm wrestling.
No, you don't.
I imagine that Jarvis has only heard
I
about.
have 18 strength, Hannah has 20 strength. Hannah can win. I know their stats have few stuff.
I imagine that Jarvis probably has only heard about manticores and medusas in passing, so he probably doesn't even really know what they are.
Could have also beaten Showers.
Yeah, well, eventually you won't be able to, because I'm definitely taking Brawny at fucking level 8.
If we ever get there.
We will get there.
No, we won't.
We will get there.
We're gonna beat that Manticore and we'll get there.
Yeah, maybe at some point, Boomy will roll a perception check to see if he notices Jarvis isn't wearing something.
I was going to, but then again, I realised I can't remember her name.
No, but you could realize that
Yeah.
Jarvis hasn't been wearing this thing that he's worn ever since you've known him.
Yeah, the stuff that you wouldn't give up at all in prison. You'd fight for it to the death. You wait till I I realise it's gone.
To describe it, it was a gold pendant in the shape of a tree on it.
Yeah, as far as Bartholomew Blackheart was concerned, you needed to get rid of that shit beforehand. Get over it. I mean, she fucked you up, bro. You should have just forgotten about her years ago. In fact, if I was you, I would have headed back and ripped her throat out for actually doing it.
To be fair, she
Sometimes you gotta be the nasty tiger.
Nasty tiger.
The nasty tiger or the sex panther.
Just gotta be. Sometimes you just gotta have to be Kittler.
I just peeped, man.
Alright, cool. Well, I actually haven't stopped the recording, so brilliant. Just like pee, toilet, pee.
I think there was some arm wrestling between Jarvis and Hannah, which of course predictably Hannah lost.
in her inebriated state, Jarvis just fucking was like, boom! Like,
She also still has resurrection sickness.
All right, and so you sit around for a while. You listen to some stories. You're given the option to Recover a manticore body or parts of it for medical use. And for territory, in return for something.
So, gang, what do you guys reckon? What's up? What's our plan here?
Let's go kill a manticore.
Yeah, I mean, what do we want to
Yeah,
do? Medusa or Manicore? I mean, they sound both as deadly as one another. Except the Medusa's probably harder.
Manticore first.
Oh, okay.
What's
Well,
your thoughts?
The
Soldy?
Manticore, I think, is like really far away.
Personally, I think seeking out things that can kill you is a terrible idea, but you all seem intent on killing everything you see.
Who the hell are you?
You've seen me before. I'm a Solde.
Yeah, but you were pretty quiet. Or maybe I was pretty quiet.
No, you're just very loud.
You have
All
never
that,
been
yeah.
quiet.
You
High
never
five
stop
that.
talking.
High five that.
In fact, I've spent the last couple of hours not talking. No wonder
And they
why
were
I'm
the
chit-chatty.
Best are.
It was actually several hours. We rested for quite a long time, by the way. I don't know if that gives Hannah a chance to regain the point of exhaustion or whatever, but
No, we have to do sleep. We have to sleep. Then every time we've slept, I've put one away.
Right, let's go kill us some beasts.
Anyway, what I was really asking is, Soldy, are you up for this? Because, well, you've been quiet for the last, and I've been stupefied, which I mean, sucked.
Generally, I've been in scenarios before where excessive talking can get you killed, so I refrain from it a lot of the time.
Ah,
You would have
I
liked
think
our
you might be
friend
the
Sibo.
smartest one here.
But to answer your question, if it leads us to potentially getting out of here, I will of course help.
That's good. That's good. Because we need all the people we can get.
I'm gathering that so far. Shall we?
I guess.
Is Greg okay? Looked like a pretty violent sneeze there.
Just ruptured the lung.
God damn it. I mean, you're not allowed to die on stream because you live in America. It's way harder for us to get EMTs to you.
I like that you've considered this.
I mean, if he dies on stream, it doesn't really matter. If he's wounded on stream, that's a different story. I mean, if he just like, and he's gone, you know, then what's the EMT gonna do?
So I'm gonna swat him, right?
Do you have the medical know-how and to know if he's dead or just unconscious
I can roll
over
him
a...
a check.
Alright, okay.
It'll
yeah.
depend.
So
If the cat starts to eat him, then he's dead.
If Jarrah starts to eat me when I'm dead, that's just...
No, Dola will.
I'm
Yeah.
straight up. No, I wouldn't eat that.
I think Dola doesn't eat anymore, right? So we're safe from that.
No, I still like to eat. I
So,
don't need to, but I like
good.
to.
Good news. While I was stupefied, I wasn't able to use any spells, so I didn't waste any spells. But, I mean, the bad news, I had none to begin with.
Well, good news. While I was unconscious, I didn't get to use any spells, so I still have all my spell slots.
You're what now?
Well, they're like reservoirs of energy that I draw upon to cast my spells.
I feel
I
like
see.
we're close enough to feeling rejuvenated.
Tavio, do you have any uses left on your wand? I'm still significantly injured.
I believe I do. I believe I do. So, I mean, oh no, by the way, because this Wand of Cure Wounds has... I've used 5 charges on it, and I've had it since the beginning, and it's supposed to recharge at dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So
When
how
you go
many
to sleep,
dawns? What?
It recharges 1d4 plus 1, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just assume it's full. It's fine.
Alright, good. So I will... Fuck you, goddamn laggy piece of shit. Sorry?
Little known fact, Davio has Tourette's.
And it's supposed to have +4 to that.
Does he still echo?
He does.
Oh,
What does the cow think of my echo, by the way?
Well, we haven't really spoken much at her. She's a bit confused. And she just thinks that maybe it's a weird byproduct of your race or something. She doesn't really pay too much attention after hearing it a couple of times. Since none of you seem to be responding to it, she's like, oh, I guess that's normal for him.
Weird things happen to us. This is quite normal compared to what could happen.
Okay. Thank you, Xavier. That was quite refreshing.
Well, are we ready to venture forth?
I am ready.
Which way
Yeah.
to the Manticore's lair?
I believe she said to the
Southeast.
southeast.
Southeast. Can we get out this way?
You may.
Thank you.
Or we can go here.
Better off going down. And then east.
Oh, thank goodness I don't have to lug Boomy around again. It's like a sack
Also
of...
private chambers.
Oh. Okay. How would we go about getting there then?
Well, this area has a lot of winding passages. I don't remember exactly.
Can you at least start us off in a direction that does not lead to chambers?
Yes, take this door here. And she points to the one in the room to the east. Just head south and head east again. Oh, sorry, head north and head east again.
Thank you.
Well, Jarrus, also, I apologize for being unconscious and being such a deadweight, but I wouldn't be unconscious if you hadn't dragged me through the damn door.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it doesn't make you any lighter, though.
You calling me fat?
No.
Good.
You need to be
By
so
the way,
sensitive about your figure.
Jarrus, did you get any pee on you?
No, I've remained dry, luckily.
No. That's good.
Yeah.
Should I clean anyone is basically my question here.
I mean, I do have, like, a bunch of blood that, like, leaked out of my gigantic hole in my chest if you want to work your magic.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, Minotaur. Don't know which one.
Oh, move along.
Yep, friendly.
I'm gonna prestidigitate the blood of Jarrus. And can you give me... Do I have a light source? I have a really dim one, I believe.
There you go.
As we walk around, we should also be sure to keep an eye for any more of those markings on the doorways.
Yeah, because I do not want to go through one of those doors again.
Well, Boomy,
Yeah, I gotcha. Cool. The store seems fine, but allow me to take 15 footsteps back.
okay, and I will open the door.
15 footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, told you.
South or north?
South.
Okay, by the way, since these are gigantic doors, I would like to help Boomy out while he's investigating them.
Sure.
25.
Looks perfectly fine.
I don't think Boomy needs that help.
Dola, go ahead. I believe this door is also fine.
Yup, fine. Fine as a fiddle.
I will open it.
This is large. Just a big old empty hall.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe we've come across a dead end.
And as you walk into this room, this dead end room, you notice something a bit strange. There's a half-decayed corpse of a giant frog man.
That is strange. That would be strange even if he was alive.
Half-decayed,
dead.
giant corpse. Yeah.
A dead frog, man. That's peculiar.
Let's check it out.
What are you trying to find out?
We're going to kick it over. It doesn't anything.
Okay. So you kick it over and you get like a bunch of goop on your foot as you kick through it because it seems to have decomposed mostly. And it's like a soft squish as you kick through, and then your foot stops as it's stopped by a few bones, and it sort of rolls over, and you can notice that the skin is sort of like half latched onto your foot as it's kind of sticky and gooey.
Okay, so it's not been like dead for centuries. It's been like
A little while, yeah.
like maybe like a couple weeks or something.
Is it possible to see what killed it?
Go ahead and give me investigation or perception. Which would you prefer?
Medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah. It's kind of hard because it's decomposing, but sure. Nah, there's too little flesh remaining to see what the wounds were exactly.
What is it? What is it wearing?
There's a rusty spear lying next to it. Oh, no, it's not wearing much. Just
Anything else in the room?
a few like leather scraps tied around its upper arm and stuff. No, the room's completely empty.
Does it have any sort of pouches or anything on it?
No.
Any bags or any? Okay.
It was probably slain by the Minotaurs and they took all of his possessions.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find out. It was the Minotaurs or like the... I don't know what they call them thingies.
Zerglings.
So, that's a good name, I like it.
Yeah. That's what I do.
So before we go fighting like this Manticore, this Medusa, does anybody know anything about them? I mean, we don't really get those in the jungle.
They can turn your flesh to stone.
You know, all of the common knowledge about them that you hear in the stories, but I don't know, unless I kind of think about it, I don't really know much about the explicit details of their goings on. Can I make a check or anything?
On the Manticore?
Either Arcana or Nature or...
Well, definitely not Nature. Let me have a look.
I, as a player, don't even really know anything about the Manticore. So.
Well, I'm just do history.
Okay.
Alright, so you know a little bit about them. They're not that common, so whatever you know is just vague knowledge. You're not really sure if it's true or not. Like, you don't really know about a red dragon either, because you've never really had the chance of finding out firsthand. Yeah, but you never know if it's rumors or if it's just bullshit, or if it's actually true. So, what you do know is that at least they are sort of half lion, part lion, part man, part scorpion.
Yeah, pretty devastating combination.
And with wings.
Wow, that you're just adding on all the complications.
So that's what you know, that they're flying scorpions with the body of a tiger or a lion, large feline body. And you just know that the rumors are that sometimes they have multiple tails, or they can shoot from their tail, or they can breathe fire, and you're not really sure which one of these to believe.
What I'm saying is just expect anything. They can have several different mutations So there are dozens of permeations of the same type of manicore, so it'd be difficult to tell you exactly what this one could do. It could shoot barbs, it could breathe fire, it could, I don't know, shoot ballistas from its anus pouch. But you know what I mean? It's just random.
Okay.
Well, let's just get this door open.
Alright. 1 second.
Put some leaves on yourself, by the way, Charis.
Oh my god.
Before you go and open the door, there's a thick archway of dark stone that surrounds it, and there's some runic symbols painted on the door. They form like an uneven sort of semicircle, like it's not symmetrical and it's not in the middle of the door. And there's like 3 moon-like small scribbles in the center of this half circle.
Can anybody read this?
No.
Oh,
Well, I can't. Is it similar to the other door that fucked us over earlier?
Similar, but also very different. Like the previous one just had a clear, like a man-made marking on it that was put in after the door. This looks more like it's part of the door.
I would like to open the door.
Everybody take a step back before
All right.
Tavio's just going ahead.
So you try and open the door, you push against it, grab onto the handle. As you do, this feeling of dread overcomes you, Tavio. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
I can. I would like to use my determination on this shit.
Right, you see that there's a small trickle again down Tavio's leg.
No, no.
Okay.
And then you just see him that he's just standing there with his hand still on the handle, shaking.
I gotta grab his hand and pull it off.
Excuse me.
Wait,
Oh wow.
I'm gonna grab the other door handle and pull it open.
I want to remove Tavio from the door.
Yeah, so you remove Tavio and you see that he's clearly not lost his wits, he's just super scared.
That door sucks. Let's not go in there.
Yeah, it better not be one of those other doors.
I don't believe it is.
I would advise against that, Hannah.
No, I definitely open the door.
Alright. Okay, make me a wisdom saving throw.
I hope I can, because I'm proficient in that, but let's see.
Defeated by door.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. You see Hannah go for the door. And someone just freezes in place.
And there's a
I
little
would-
chickle.
I would prefer another door.
Oh no, you're not in that sort of mental state. You're
Okay.
scared out of your mind. You're pretty sure that if you open the door, you will be publicly shamed. You'll have the entire Order of the Gauntlet come and tell you off.
Oh god.
Your paladin rights will be revoked.
Can I let go of the door or just go for that?
You can let go of the door.
I let go of the door and I
Different
go
door.
very far back.
Different door.
Yeah, let's
But
Let's go.
there's some more other ways we can circle back.
hold on a
It's
minute. I thought paladins weren't scared of anything.
No. That door's cursed, Ola. Let's go.
I am not scared of the door.
You are definitely scared of the door.
Never been scared.
Not the door exactly, but you're probably scared of the magic on the door.
Scared because of the door.
Nope, there's
No,
no,
not because of the door. The door isn't that scary.
no shame
Scared.
in finding another way around.
Let's go.
You know, the idea of what's behind the door, maybe. Not the door.
Shouldn't we go north? Aren't we like going right into the Minotaurs again?
No, I don't think so.
Paladins
Yeah.
are afraid of doors.
Well,
There were some doors up here that led back to the east. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of.
Let's get
this door. Let's have a look at this door then.
Mhm.
I'll help him.
Ta-da. Yeah.
All right. In this one, you very clearly recognize the circle with a dot in the middle. that you've seen
Nope.
before.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Let's go north again. There's another.
Passage, yeah. Evening.
Fucking hate this place.
It's like a maze, you would say.
Good morning, good
Evening.
afternoon, good evening, good night, whichever one. Don't know.
No.
Wow, these monitors, they are miserable.
I whispered to Boomy, did that Minotaur just moo?
I do believe it did, which is rather strange. Or maybe it's just abyssal for high.
It is not.
Oh well,
That's
then
not-
I believe it did moo.
This door is perfectly safe.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Do we perceive a circle on this door with a dot in the middle?
You don't.
Do you reckon mooing to a Minotaur would be deeply offending?
Probably
Try and open the
racist.
door.
Are they cows though? I mean,
Who knows?
The door looks fine, Dolar, of course.
Boomy, do you wanna?
anything in this room?
I will take a look at the door.
But you notice that this door in front of you seems to be pretty heavily barricaded from your side.
Ah,
Well, we're in the right place.
Man, we wasted a 26 investigation on this barricaded door.
Well, let's clear the barricade and get in there.
It looks like these planks on our side were placed from our side.
Maybe we should let the Minotaurs know that we're going to be unbarricading the door.
Nah, they'll be grand.
I mean, if we do that though, they might barricade the door again after us, which would suck.
Also, Jared, barricades are pretty useless if there's no one behind the barricades to see if the barricades get broken. So I feel like they kind of had it coming if they're doing it like this.
Let's just get it cleared out of the way.
Okay. Would be a shame if we came back and all the Minotaurs were killed and we didn't get the gatekeep, but
well, at least we
you
can
know.
loot their bodies.
They're devil worshippers, half of them.
I mean, how do you know? You literally only like talked to one person that was a devil worshipper.
Our paladins just know, Jairus.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with devils?
Everything.
Like in general, or
Yes.
Demons are bad
Why?
because that is the way of life. They enjoy lament, suffering, torture.
I mean, the only good thing I can say about devils is that they're fighting the blood war. Other than that,
I mean, before you guys start like being idiots, look at Isolde. She's clearly not human.
No, I know she's not human, but she doesn't strike me as a demon.
Hannah looks shocked she didn't even notice it.
Of course she would notice.
She's wearing too much blue makeup, I don't know.
Thank you, Tavio. I think you're misguided on devils.
I mean, the biggest demons and devils in this world are probably inside of us.
Well, you maybe.
No,
That-
all of
That's actually quite
Humanity.
insightful.
I mean, compared to what devils and demons and devils get up to, I mean, humans and the rest of the mortal races far outpace them. The evil
And,
I
you know-
have seen.
Devils are honest about it as well.
Yeah, there's that as well. I mean, but they do deceive people.
I mean, honest about being evil.
I mean, I've met my fair share of demons in my line of work, and they all seem to lie a lot.
You must get on swimmingly.
Just going to do a little bit of lore here, out of character, because it's something your characters probably be aware of. Demons are generally pretty straightforward. I want to rule the world. I want to enslave everyone. Fuck you all. Plagues, etc.
Devils
are
do
really
the deal.
tricksy.
Yeah,
Devils are really
I meant
tricksy,
demons.
Yeah. Just want to point out because you're using the terms interchangeably at the moment.
Actually, to be fair, I'm just going on the fact that my boss is a horrible tiefling, and I just call her a devil. Yeah,
Demons are chaotic evil. Devils are lawful evil. That was the difference. And they're fighting the blood war. I know that much. I've read a book once.
I'm straight up talking about demons. I'm not talking about devils. I don't know what a devil is. I know what a demon is. The demons are evil.
Boomy's like, they're just the same thing, aren't they? Obviously. Just different words for the same entity.
You know what? All of them hate doors. Let's open this one.
Yeah.
I hate doors.
Let's clear the barricade.
Yeah, and so I assume that you were doing this as you were talking,
Yeah.
Dolar. Just digging through the rubble and getting it out of the way. A couple of like what seems to be shattered benches and old beds and stuff just piled against it to make it so that the door wouldn't open. And then eventually you manage to get through, and this door opens to the inside. Now, give me 1 second. I just need to check if this will fuck everything up. Just give me 1 moment, guys.
So, Isolde, what are you then?
What do you mean, what am I?
Like, are you a strange human? Are you an elf? Are you a...
You mean my race?
Yes.
That's why I mentioned it. I suppose I do have devilish heritage.
Okay.
In case this might make some walls disappear, so I'm just going to move you somewhere for a second so I can fix, because something's wrong with the network lighting, so just give me a sec, guys.
But
I believe the race is generally known as tiefling.
oh yes.
Wait a minute. I'll
You
look
don't
her
have
up and down.
horns.
You don't look like a tiefling. Well, not any that I've seen.
How so?
Well, you're all... And then I feel stunted and I stop momentarily, look you up and down and goes, well, I guess you all look different, just like elves and humans and dwarves all look different.
I
You're
thought
very
tieflings
blue.
Wow, she went there. I did try not to be like that.
have horns and tails and...
I do have a tail. It's under my cloak.
Alright.
And yes, I suppose I am.
I have a
than
tail
others.
too.
I know tails
We
are
know,
awesome.
Jairus.
Tail
We know.
party.
Tail party. I would
Tail
say
party.
tail.
No. No.
There is no tail party for Isolde. Just what the hell?
I mean, I've never met a blue thiefling before, to be honest.
No, we generally run the gamut from red to purple, I suppose. But
And again, I've never met a fucking I don't know,
Minotaurs?
steel dragonkin. Are
I'm
you
not
steel?
steel. I used to be a normal dragonborn. This affliction came over me whilst down here.
But you're rocking it, Dola.
I do. I really like this. It's kind of cool.
How's the rubble going anyway?
Good, I
Get it,
managed to
man.
clear it for you. I managed to fix the network lighting.
I know, but that's the rubble clearing.
Exactly.
If it helps, when I was younger, I was more purple. My skin has lightened over the years.
At this point, can you make a stealth check, please?
That's fascinating.
Ooh.
What if we don't try to hide?
Yeah.
Oh, then you fail the stealth check.
I failed it. Say.
I'm gonna fail this horribly anyway, but sure, why
Just
not?
try.
Oh, okay. If everyone else is suddenly acting stealthy,
I think I have
discussion.
something
I'll
from-
stealth.
Fuck, what did I have from the thing? Oh, shit balls. I had
Yeah, I have disadvantage
the
on this.
trinkets. I have...
I have one.
I have +1 from the Silent Belt of Exaltation.
So 7. Okay, great.
Still, how?
You hear skittering from the room ahead of you.
Everyone get ready.
Everyone
Okay,
without armor, get behind me.
And you can feel your weapon tingling, Tress.
On 3, we step into the room.
Wait, on 3 or like slightly after 3?
Yeah, you know, like 1, 2, 5.
No, 1, 2, 3 go, or 1, 2, 3. On the 3 we move in.
It's
He said on 3. If it was on
Thank you,
go,
it's
he would have
over.
said
No,
on
but a
go.
lot of
Thank
people
you.
say on 3, and then after 3 they say go. I just want to clarify if we are going on 3 or on go.
we're going on 3, Hannah.
Okay, I've got
Jesus wept.
it. Who is this Jesus, and do you want to convert to Tom?
I'll tell you about him later. Right, I'll go 1, 2, and then step into the room.
Yep, and then you can roll initiative.
Can I use my reaction to say what the hell when he goes on 2?
Sure.
Wow, there's initiative.
Stealth is 1, 2.
The turn order's not cleared for me.
Yeah, there was a 6 for me in that, but that's wrong.
Do you still see that or not?
Yeah, I see everyone.
Like, do you
I see
everyone
a
twice,
shit
or-
ton of tokens I have no idea what are, but those are probably supposed to be there.
Yeah, there's supposed to be five tokens there.
Okay, with
So
Jola,
I think
do I
everyone-
get
everyone
your-
did it correctly.
do I get your bonus?
Hold on, I roll 20 because it's just spasmed. But yes, you'll get my +4 instead of whatever your dex is.
Initiative.
Oh, which brings me to 20. Anna, he has one more command feature, in case you did not look at the new thing.
I didn't, but I trust you. It's fine.
He basically has the dodge command again.
Is there?
Ah.
Yeah. Is there a Minotaur in this battle?
Nope.
Okay, then I've definitely got a dodgy turn order, but it doesn't matter.
I think it's okay now.
Yeah, it's okay now.
So as Dollar is about to step through the room, Hannah, you get to go first.
Haha, so I anticipated he would go on 2, and I am going before him on 2.
On 1.
Which is absolutely horrible because I can't see anything because he has the light.
I'm just clicking to see if I fix it.
So I step into the room and ready an attack action for when anything
Okay.
approaches me. And then I end my turn.
Okay.
Can skill check. Ability.
I ready a firebolt in this, like, this general direction.
Okay.
Like, do you need me to specify more, or you're just gonna be nice
No,
about it?
I understand what you mean. You're gonna shoot at the first hostile creature that you can see within your
so-
range.
Thank you.
1, 2. Oh shit. What the
Also,
fuck?
if I said fireball, I obviously meant bolt.
Yeah, you said bolt. That's fine.
I will have. Okay, I'm gonna go up to this one. This one right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will attack it.
Alright, give me a sec to get my notes in order.
Oh no.
And I'll show you the tokens as well.
Yeah, they look like giant flying fish, and that can't be right.
Holy fuck.
Zerglings.
I have no idea what that is. Where's the head?
Oh my god.
That's an overlord.
The head's in the in the center.
Bottom right? Oh, in the center?
No, in the center. And then to its outsides are 2 claws. And then behind it is a fat body.
What is the center?
Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be a distinguishable head there.
Can you put like goggly eyes on it so we know what the head is?
And then there's this one.
Fuck are
This
we
has, like,
fighting?
Lines of gems all across its back.
Ooh, pretty.
It has like sort of like elephanty looks to it. If you
Does
like,
it?
there's a trunk going to the right, and there's a mouth underneath the trunk. I'll be here all day, people.
It's on a tree.
It's
If that
okay. No, I get it now. It's like a snake with arms.
There's this one, which just looks a little bit more like a creature.
Yeah, no, I can tell where the head is. It has like a claw arm.
There's this one, which looks a little bit more humanoid.
Ah, fuck me, I misclicked. I instantly removed that thing. New. Thank you. Does he actually have a human head in there?
No. I mean, the
Is it the
tentacle
green
arm.
thing, or are we fighting the human head?
It's the green thing.
Okay.
And then there's this one.
What the fuck?
Predator on crack and steroids.
That looks like something straight out of a Japanese hentai movie.
Lars, it's the elephant skeleton going back to home.
Lars says that like he just watched the episode last night. It almost looks kind of like a fucked up minotaur with the fucking huge.
No, I was thinking like an
Well,
elephant
it's
skeleton with like the tusks, and it doesn't have the.
Yeah, kind of. All right, so I slash at this the red one.
Yeah, just need to give me a second. I need to check the synergy.
No, don't check the synergy.
Yeah,
it's
I'm checking
fine.
the synergy.
I'll just make them dead armor.
You?
Well,
Sure.
So I'm just testing to see if I can figure out.
We just.
Okay, whenever you have like 2 seconds, and you just look at my sheet and figure out what the fuck I'm doing wrong to get the belt to work on my modifier.
Yeah, but let's not do that during a session.
I just don't know what skill the fucking stealth thing is under.
Alright, so you leap, you slash at that one. You hit twice? 3 times? Right?
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, all 3 of your hits hit.
All right, and then I
Things
will
seem
do
very
my.
tough. Like you slash through and some blood flies off, but it doesn't really seem to be disturbed too much.
It doesn't seem to be disturbed too much.
Yeah, you're not really making a dent in its health.
Okay.
Oh shit! These things actually have health.
And I will use my evasive stance and end my turn there.
Yep.
And I will click end turn. There we go. Dollar.
5, 6. I'll drop my torch here and take the dodge action.
Okay.
Because I have to get my sword out next turn.
You can drop
Oh,
it
you
and
can
still
drop
take a
and draw
sharp
at the
shot
same
out.
turn. Drop a sword.
Okay.
Dropping
drop
this
is free.
give me a free action.
I'll drop it and then I'll draw my longsword there and take the dodge action.
Okay. Solda?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You sold it. You sold it. You sold it.
I will cast.
Eldritch Blast.
No. I'm gonna cast Silic Snowball Swarm on the green one here.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Other spells aside from Eldritch Blast.
That's not a warlock.
I should have rolled an extra d6 because it's higher level. I'll do that extra.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, so where was it centered, sorry?
Uh,
On the blue one?
yes, on the green one, so it gets the red and the blue.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would let you hit, like, if you hit send it on the blue one, it would hit the same targets.
Yeah, either one, as long as it hits those 3.
Alright. Let me make some saves. They all fail.
And then afterwards, can you make some more saves as well, please?
Yeah, just give me a sec beforehand, because something will happen as well. You notice that that each of these creatures, they look a little bit like each other, right? Because they're in close proximity. And you notice that the gems on each of these creatures sort of light up, and you see like the blue gems on their backs spring to life. They seem to absorb some of the energy of your spell.
Naturally.
And then you see a little bit of a blue glow running over each of them. And then they also need to make con saves.
Yes.
Hang on, so they were resistant before that spell hit as well?
I'm not saying anything about resistant.
Well, you did say that they took less damage.
You damn
No, I didn't.
metagamer.
I didn't say that at all. Like, literally did not say any of that.
He said he wasn't making a dent in them, as in they have loads of hit points and they aren't bloodied
That
yet.
was with claws anyway, so that has nothing to do with resistance to cold.
He said they absorbed some of the.
Yeah,
They absorb some of the energy, yes. That's not resistance. Okay, the DC on that?
Same again, 15.
Okay. Those two fit.
Oh yeah! Fuck yeah, boy!
The blue one succeeds. And they all
Okay.
take 8 damage. Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Alright. What are you doing, Liam?
Oh,
He's
nothing.
just he's
Sing
feeling the
along.
battle music.
Yeah, I know.
He's got a burst of energy. He's well in.
Oh, it's over now. I was proving.
I shut down.
Toro, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want, as this thing slips past you.
Yeah.
It's in my proximity, so I also get an attack.
No.
Ready.
Oh, because you had ready in action, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I know that's not how opportunity attacks work.
Yeah,
Boom!
what?
Oh,
Oh my god!
Not bad, not bad.
Oh my god!
I would like to smite.
Sure, go for it.
Wow.
Wait, is this creature? What was it?
Just my.
Is it an undead or a fiend? No, right? It's a monstrosity.
It is not an undead or a fiend.
Okay, so it's 48 extra.
Still, Dolar and you just crit. Not even on your turn.
That's fucking amazing.
You can firebolt as well, I think, Tavia.
I can, thank you.
This thing, oh my god! Please crit on the firebolt. This would be like the craziest, like, shit ever.
That's a really bad smite.
Oh man, almost.
Good
Oh,
roll,
what did
though.
you roll? An 18. Oh, so close. Oh my god, that would have been fucking crazy. It's not even dead yet. Oh my god.
It got pretty fucked up though.
Yeah,
It
like
got very fucked up.
So how much fucking? So that was 17 plus 26
71.
plus 71, and it's not even fucking dead, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
And you see, as it makes its way over here, it's it seems to.
Hold on, this is rude.
What? Yeah.
Please stop.
It makes its way over there, and you see that it's as it gets hit, it sort of phases into like an ethereal state for a moment, and then phases back into the material plane. And at this point, it goes to make some attacks against you, Isolde.
Some attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, some attacks, brilliant.
At this point in last session, I argued that obviously you had already precast Armor of Agathis.
Nice.
But since you didn't now, you didn't. All right. It attacks you twice, hits once, and the attack that hits you sort of rakes across across your skin. Is there anything you want to do as a reaction?
It hits me once, right?
It does.
No, I'll risk it.
Risky for the biscuit.
I was gonna say.
Hits you for 6. You also have your maximum HP reduced by 1.
Okay.
Right.
And you see that it sort of, as it rakes across your skin, some blood is left on its claw and it seems to absorb the blood and heal itself.
Oh god damn it.
Correct.
What?
Okay,
the
so
fuck?
seeing this thing, I dash forward, going kind of down, run into the room. I place my hand on the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the back of Hannah, and then go get him, girl. Do your thing. I cast haste.
I love doing my thing.
And then I step back to there.
Notice that he touched you unnecessarily.
I touched
He
her on
also-
the shoulder. Fuck's
He
sake.
also talked to me, which he said he wouldn't do anymore.
This is bad or it's different. We need you to
Yeah,
step
I mean, we trusted Sibo's potions in battle. Out of battle, no fucking way.
Well, except Boomy, and he paid for it.
Okay, you see that this one at the back sort of rears up on its, like, leans back and springs forward, jumps over all of you,
Oh my god!
lands over here.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
How high is the ceiling?
Ceiling generally here is like 40 feet or so in the dungeon.
Okay.
This area, you know, the doors are at least double the size of humans, so you
What
can't
is-
reach the top of the door frame.
Yeah.
What is 40 feet in normal person units?
Divide by 3, 13 or so.
Okay.
These guys really don't like tieflings.
It's racism.
Maybe they
Okay.
just think you're a giant lollipop, an ice cream.
As it flies, it sort of curls up into a giant rock, it slams down to the ground next to you. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I should have used my inspiration, I think.
You should have.
It wouldn't have mattered because as soon as you evoke inspiration, it doesn't matter. It's
Greg getting very suspicious about inspiration.
there's no suspicion at all.
You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Hold on.
Oh,
Crashes down.
If there's damage involved, then
if there's damage
Fuck it.
involved.
I'm just gonna note out of the situation, I think. Use that.
Yeah.
Basically,
Oh
ice
my
block.
god.
Wow.
It's the ice block. It's
Yeah,
basically
ice block.
ice block.
It's
I know,
amazing.
I played in a game with someone using it before.
So you take, you get 60 HP, and then you lose 19.
Take 19, yeah.
That's a nice ability, I like that.
It's very cool. 19, yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Done.
Wait, when can you act again?
It melts away in his next turn.
End of my
Oh.
next turn.
Yeah.
Do you lose the temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just stay there for until the end of your next turn, and that's it. Pretty cool ability, though.
Yeah, that's 200 temporary hit points at max level.
Good math.
Thank you.
Quick math.
I had my work evaluation last week, and my boss told me, Adrian, good math.
Minus 3, that's 197.
Also good math. Correct.
Now that's quick math. It's entirely different.
Alright, what's Blue Boy doing?
He fades into the ethereal plane,
As
That's
you
not
do.
nice.
As one does.
moves over here,
Oh.
and then stops moving. He's still in the ethereal plane.
So I can't see that happen?
No, you can sort of see a vague outline of him. He's just clearly not material, like a ghost.
Oh, so we can move around him. Even
It's like passive mode in GTA, so you just see him like transparent.
Implies that I play GTA. What the fuck?
Is there anything they could do against being restrained?
No,
he can
it
still-
ends at the end of my next turn or something, I think.
I thought it was the end.
It only lasts for one turn.
It's at the end of their turn, but for now
Yeah.
they can attack with disadvantage, but that's pretty much all they can do.
Yeah,
it's
it's only
fine
for
if
one
they
turn.
could try and use an action to break it, but
No, it's just one turn it lasts
Yeah.
and it's gone.
Cool. alright, no worries. It then points at Dolar and shoots some eldritch energy out of its, like out of the back of its neck. So like a hole opens, shoots an eldritch blast at Dolar.
It does what? It shoots a what?
An
Lightning
eldritch
bolt.
blast at Dolar.
What?
It's a warlock.
For real? Like, what the fuck? This fucking cheeky bitch.
You see two of these beams shoot at you. First one misses, second one strikes you. Is there anything you can or want to do about it?
Shout profanities.
Okay. And then you can take 11 force damage.
Motherfucker hit me with disadvantage.
He did.
He dies first.
Alright. You see that some of the damage that was done to him by the cold damage gets reverted as he seems to drain some of the energy back through the Eldritch Beam into its own body. So it siphons away some metal and reinforces its carapace with it.
Is it like healing? Or what is it doing?
Yeah, what I described. Alright, and then this one, not feeling so much the fact that he's got someone in his face, casts a spell that some of you might be familiar with. I think it's on your spell list, at least for you, Boomy.
It's not on my spell list, but it is a racial feature. I'm assuming you're going to use Misty Step.
No.
Oh, okay.
But it is on your spell list. So can you make an Arcana check to see what's happening?
Sure.
And I guess you'll recognize it either way after it's cast.
I don't think you can see it, can he?
He's probably seen the effects happen. No, you don't see enough to recognize the spell, but you recognize the effect afterwards. And you see this thing whoop, pops up some mirror images.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh. Stole my next plan. Fucking cheeky bastard.
Which by the way, Arnie, they both have the restraint removed on them, just so you know.
Yeah. Thanks for the reminder. I'll remove them.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
And then, Hannah, it's your turn.
Feeling the surge of energy from my dear friend, Boomy. Hannah's gonna wreck that fucking thing in front of her.
Don't you get +1 or something to hit with?
No.
No.
That's a miss.
Yeah, he gets doesn't it? I thought it was or no. It
gets +2 AC.
Oh, +2 AC, that's
And
right.
then it's a-
Hit.
I'm assuming 9 doesn't kill it.
It doesn't. That's a miss.
Just given it to the guy who doesn't have -2 from being dead.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
I would like to go down in here. Oh, there's a shit ton of those.
Yeah, they're mirror images, but you don't know that.
Fuck me.
No.
Yes.
I'm just confused at why are there 4 different tokens for it though?
So he's basically doing exactly what you should do. So you're gonna have to say, "Oh, I attack this one," and he knows which one is the right one, and we don't.
But that's not how the spell works.
I know, I'm just putting mirror images there so I can keep track of how many there's left.
Oh, gotcha. Fair enough.
I like that.
While I'm running this way, I want to do this before they see, before they can all see me do it. I wanna flexible casting my sorcery points into a level 3rd spell slot. I'll run down till I can see. The second I can see Jarrus, I want to haste him.
You try and turn the spells into a 3rd level spell slot, and you feel something's wrong. Like, your connection to the magic is not quite as strong as you'd expect it
Oh,
to be.
great. Thank you, Armor. Do I lose
Hey.
the sorcery points?
No. You can make them into a lower level spell slot, 2 or lower.
I mean,
I didn't insist on the 20.
Oh. Oh, fuck, shit.
so I have to make up something on the fly here because I had my turn figured out, as I'm supposed to do.
I suppose it's quite a surprise for Tavio as well.
Thank you.
I was going to tell you earlier if you were upcasting your healing, but you didn't, so...
Oh, damn.
Okay, so noticing that as I'm running, I will try and make a level 1 spell instead.
Mm-hmm.
End up there and cast Burning Hands.
If you cast it forward, you'll miss Jaws and hit the...
Yeah, I will hit all of them, right? Because
Yeah.
They're all technically in the same spot. He's just doing that for the sake of keeping track of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even
but
if they were as they were, you would still
I
hit
wouldn't
them.
like that.
Yeah.
Like basically like that.
Yeah.
So, I need to shut up. The slots police are gonna call. Just shut the fuck up, people.
Shots. Nice.
Yep, they both fail and take some damage.
And that was 5, 10, 15 points of movement. I'm gonna stay there.
I will make some attacks on the red one. So,
Yep.
So what do I have to do? I have to roll a. Oh, each time
For the
Feature-
first one, just roll a d20.
okay.
I feel pretty good about myself, by the way, because I saw them all like take damage, but obviously there's only 2 there.
Okay. I mean, I should probably roll the d20, it doesn't really matter. So you're attacking a duplicate?
Okay. And then I have to roll to hit, right?
Yep.
Oh.
God damn, dude! Fucking waste the fucking crit on the little fuck. Jarrus is pissed. He's gonna try and attack again.
Mm-hmm. You can see one of them disappears. Okay.
And then
Oh, that bracelet.
Another one disappears.
Another one bites for dust.
It does.
Bada bum bum bum. Badum bum bum badum. I mean, on the bright side, you kill all the duplicates.
yeah,
Did- yeah.
and then all right. So, and then I will use evasive stance. So, and then I'll end my turn. Oops, wrong button.
Alright, Dollar.
I'll go to there and I'll swing at the wounded one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Rolls.
To double, you are critting today.
Is it still up?
It's not now.
And then I'll hit the big armored one in front
Slash
of me.
through it.
Yeah, look at you go!
Look, he almost crit again.
Yeah, good rolling, guys. Nice.
Go team.
Alright.
Then orders. Yeah.
Order in the court.
Command trait. Fall back on his all day.
She
Full
can't
tower to run.
act anyway.
Oh, she
You can't.
She can't move.
Well,
It's like
that's
a big
not
block of
wasted.
ice.
Well, that didn't work.
Block of ice, move back.
Slider!
Just slides along.
I have intelligence 8. Alright, leave me alone.
Boomy, your turn.
Okay, so this thing still looks in the ethereal plane, yeah?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will make a firebolt attack against the one above.
Charis, yeah.
No, the further one.
Oh, one, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. I haven't seen this thing do stuff, so. Well, 19, 15 fire damage.
Oh, yep, you hit 15.
Nice. My go.
Alright, this thing leaps up into the air again. Slams down over here. Can you all make the dexterity saving throws?
I'm gonna ask to swap position. No.
All of us, or me too?
Not just you, no. You're not
Okay.
in range, so everyone else.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration.
Inspiration.
Oh well, that fucking.
Yeah,
shit out.
inspiration.
All of you are very inspired.
That is,
Yes.
Wow!
like I said, guys. Like I said,
It worked.
you're-
It still worked.
Yeah, it's
For
higher
who?
than the one.
no, it didn't. But it didn't make a difference. That's what I'm saying.
It did make a difference. It had a
No.
crit fumble.
There is no critical failures for
It
ability
made,
checks.
it made no difference. The prophecy is fulfilled.
Okay,
So much
Boomy
for all those good
and
rolls.
Dolar, you take 14 damage and you're knocked prone.
Boomy and Dolar.
Hannah, Tavio, and Isolde, you take 7 damage each.
I'm gonna use as a reaction. Nope. And
By the way, Anna, when you said upcast, did I get the feeling that I couldn't cast even level 2 spells?
No, I said 1 or 2 was fine.
Okay,
but
sorry.
I'm just gonna start to play my character properly and remember that I do other things with this. Because I can give somebody within range half the tactical hit points.
That is correct.
So I will give them to Hannah. Yeah, Hannah.
That seems like a weird choice, but sure, I'll take it.
Well, you're the only person properly within 10 feet that's not a giant block of ice.
I
No,
am.
Isolde is not in
It is.
a lot of ice anymore.
Yeah, she stopped being a block of
Yeah,
ice.
that's also 10 feet, and that's also 10 feet.
You're not on the... You're not...
I'll do it to Tavio then.
So how much is he getting?
3.
Alrighty doodle.
After that slam hit, right? Not before it.
Yeah, after.
Yep, as a reaction to it, yep. Alright. This thing fades out of the ethereal plane.
It's gonna bite Tabby on the ass.
It still looks like a giant fish from the token.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of like a bass, you know. With
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to help you, Adrian.
And it hits Tavio, doing 12 damage. Missed
So
the second.
9, I guess.
Tavio. Sorry, not Tavio. Boomy, could you make a Constitution saving throw for your concentration on haste?
Oh, yeah. I guess I fail.
Well, Hannah, you know what's happening.
Oh no. Well, I guess I don't get my turn.
What? What?
Haste ended.
Oh. Oh yeah, shit.
Use it on the cat! Why don't you ever use it on the cat?
I was going to swap places with Jairus actually, but I thought better of it.
It's probably a wise choice.
It's weird. So if I'm hit, if my ward absorbs the damage, I still technically make a con save. Even though I don't know how that works. I'm assuming I'm still being hit.
Did it absorb all of it?
It absorbed everything but 2.
Okay, well, if it absorbs all of it, I'll let you get away with it.
Nah.
Not sure if that's
Oh,
how it's
I've
supposed
been-
to work, but
Oh, okay. I haven't been doing that
You
previously.
need to remember that, man. That's the whole point. It's like
No, it doesn't say that on it at all. It just says it doesn't say anything.
no, but just in general, the wards. You know, you have.
Yeah, I know. I never
Yeah.
use it on you guys because fuck you guys. I just absorb it myself. Why would I put it on you when I could save my own skin?
alright. This creature in the back here, a few gem-like attachments pop out of its skin, or hover in
Not
the
too
air for a
bad.
moment,
No.
sort of merge together and shoot towards the group, and explodes in this dazzling array of colors. So everyone gets showered in this dust as it gets fairy fire.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a spell.
Yeah.
Or is this- I'll count a spell.
Don't worry about the save then.
I mean, don't we get to save against that anyway?
Yeah.
And I got
Yeah.
some shield back from that.
You get to see if I don't. I'm laying on my ass.
You still get to save.
Being prone doesn't affect your saving throws.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's its turn. Seems a bit confused about what happened.
It's like the fuck.
Tefuk.
Their folk.
This guy goes to attack you twice.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out how much I get back.
Against you, Ferris.
Well,
Hits
that's not very
twice
nice.
for a total of 34.
What?
I mean,
Wow,
why the fuck
well,
did you
it's-
rage the first turn? Like, ugh.
Because I have one rage left, and I didn't think I would need it.
I know.
I
that
didn't realize.
feeling.
I didn't realize this guy was just gonna like fucking like go fucking crazy on me.
Always remember, if we ever fight a Kraken, rage the first turn.
Mm-hmm. It's a good choice. At this point, you hear a very loud shriek from the room to the south. You can see the door is slightly open.
And it does not sound like a minotaur.
It does not sound like a minotaur.
Fuck me.
Oh no, I don't have a reaction. Never mind.
Well, I see now. I want to rage, but I'm just afraid I'm just gonna die in one hit again.
Hannah, your turn.
she's
So Hannah is about to hit the creature that just jumped down on everyone, and then she just suddenly feels like really, and just hangs there till the end of her turn.
Alright, you can't move as well. I thought it was just actions. Okay.
Well, why would I want to move?
Wow.
No, you
I'm
get
good.
stunned. You get completely stunned.
No, it just says
A move.
Yeah, you're stunned, so you can't like move. You can't do like anything.
Still do
pretty much.
reactions.
Yeah.
You just,
it's not the stun condition. The exact wording
Yeah.
is.
It's okay. Move along. That's all.
Can't move
Okay.
or take actions.
Thank you, Hannah.
So I could take a bonus action.
That's an action. Tavia?
Well, this is fucked. I wish someone had used fall back on me instead of the block of ice.
They could heal me, perhaps. I'd consider it.
If anyone's getting healed, it's gonna be fucking Jarvis, and Jarvis can
Yeah,
Shut
I'm gonna.
you.
raid
Dumb.
and fucking fuck shit up.
I'm gonna. Can you dump charges on one of your wounds? I don't know how that works.
No.
No, I guess no.
No, but for me, even if you do, like,
Yeah, I am going to do that.
because I. Going to fucking- Where should I-
I believe I am going to do that.
where do
Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds on +4, so 10. And no, I'm just gonna stay. There's nothing I can do.
Okay, Jaros?
Alright, a rage! And I will
Kill the caster.
I have no idea what you just said.
He said kill the caster. The one in the dress.
The one in the dress. I'm fucking confused.
Can't you tell?
I'm going to attack the red one.
Okay.
And I live 210.
Well, that's fine. Wait a second, I'm just removing the super triangle because it spawned for some reason. Yeah, first is a hit, second is a miss.
And then
No, second is a hit, sorry.
second's a hit.
Oh, it is?
Okay. I'll take it. And then I will use the thing that lets me move 15 feet.
Yep.
And I will I'll move to over here, and I'm gonna grab Tavio.
And you're moving through Tavio Square, I guess, then, yeah?
Yep. So I'm gonna yep.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna grab Tavio, and I'm going to pull him back over here.
Okay.
So Tavio, you are over here now, to the left of me,
Yeah.
and then I will move forward.
Yeah, the
And-
one next to you will try and attack you once you leave.
No, I used the thing that I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah, but Tavio does.
But that's for 15 feet, right?
Yeah, oh yeah,
You
okay.
by the time you get
Yeah,
there.
fair. Yeah.
So we'll attack you, but it misses.
Okay. And that will end my turn.
Dollar?
I'm gonna disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and push this door the fuck closed.
Okay. That's fine.
Does it close?
Yeah, it closes.
And I'm gonna brace myself against it.
Okay. It's a good move.
A whole load of nope.
Is all that?
I will cast Armor of Agathis. Oh no, I'm getting Source Police as well.
Yeah, it's fucked.
And as a bonus action,
I think it
would
does
like,
it for some reason on the last slot rather than on the
yeah,
when the last slot runs out.
I'll use shape water and freeze a patch of ice underneath this big guy here, underneath his feet.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Since you have this thing, you're using it for combat. What's it supposed to do?
What do you mean? What's it supposed to do?
When you freeze a patch of ice, what's the mechanical effect of it?
I'm just hoping it makes it more difficult for him to leap around if he goes to leap and he's on a slippery surface.
Okay.
I mean, have you ever tried to do an angled leap on ice? That'll fuck you. You can jump upwards, but like an angled leap.
Look, I've done it, and paladins can do everything.
Okay, all three.
I might retcon that and put it under Hannah's feet then.
Well, Hannah's not gonna leap around.
Which one are you targeting, Moon?
The same one. I'm gonna stand up and I'll be like, as usual, I'll just be like, die! As I fire at the one I already hit with the firebolt.
Do you actually say pew 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 while you
Would you
do it,
stop
or
that
is
one?
that the...
Yeah, I make the
Just
common
remember-
sense.
Just remember that you have disadvantage on all of these.
Why?
Because you're within 5 feet of an enemy.
But I'm not attacking that thing.
It's not
Yeah.
that.
No, it's just that his proximity there.
In its proximity and will get in your way. So you can retcon and choose to do something else if you want.
Nah.
I think 2 of those might still hit.
Are you fucking serious? Is that?
What? Yeah. It's if there's an enemy within 5 feet of you, then you have disadvantage on ranged attacks. Has nothing to do with the target that you're shooting at. Yeah, the second attack hits.
Just the second one hit.
Yeah, you're targeting the north one, right?
Yeah, the one that I'd already hit with the firebolt.
Damn. So he doesn't have 11 AC?
He does not.
Bullshit.
Alright. This guy, seeing the patch of ice underneath him, finding it slightly annoying, will use one of his attacks to smash the ice to bits. And then goes to slam at Isolde.
Balls.
And fumbles.
Hey! Perhaps he didn't clear all that ice out, and he
Perhaps not, indeed.
and he just
This is brilliant. It slips on the ice and falls on the floor.
Oh man, it's prone. Oh, that's so great.
Nice.
Oh yes, this is the time. This is our time. Unfortunately, it's like the entire enemy's time right now, technically. But
Ah, well, never mind. This one having a Juris next to it will attack you twice.
is it going for me?
Yeah.
It's rude. AC 18 currently.
2 misses.
Yes.
This one, not really like being shot at and fired at, wants to take some cover. You see that it sort of retracts the gems on its hide, and you see the 2 of its fists transform into rocks. Leaps up,
The fuck?
lands here, slams into the ground.
Leave me alone.
You're just too sparkly. They like you, man.
And could Hannah and you both make a dex save, please? That's all.
I fucking love dex saves.
I know.
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, is Isolde still like whatever it is?
No, she's not ice blocked anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
Hannah loves dex saves.
You both could. You take 7 damage each.
I believe focus targeting on these mobs is king, by the way, guys.
That guy takes 15 cold damage in return.
How great would it have been if he just killed himself from that?
Yeah.
It's almost as good as viciously mockering something to death.
We never had a bard.
I will create one if Boomy ever dies.
He won't.
I'm too cowardly.
Jarvis won't let that happen.
This one, not really understanding what happens. Cast another spell.
At who? What's he doing? Don't do that.
Well, he's casting another spell. The proper way I should say this is he's casting another spell. Would you like to use your reaction to identify the spell?
Oh, someone has read Xanath's Guide to Everything.
Can I see the guy casting the
Jarvis
spell?
can't fucking identify shit. So
You can't, no, Boomy. No, Tavia, sorry. Boomy, you can. If you want.
Ooh,
Okay, he's casting Fair Fire.
I have no way of stopping it.
Okay.
that son of a bitch.
So that's what, saving throws?
So in this area.
Dex.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dex.
It is Dex, yeah.
Oh,
I'm thinking strength saving throw.
Alright, this is gonna be funny. You're all gonna be fine.
He just verifies his own people.
They need to make the saves as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if they succeed.
Does standing on ice give you disadvantage on Dex save?
It does
Being
not.
prone sure as fuck does.
Well, it sure as fuck
No.
does not.
No, it doesn't. He just said this 2 seconds ago.
Look, if you're prone and you have to do a Dex save, you basically do like one of those breakdance moves where you go into
You
your
just
hands.
roll. Yeah.
You just roll. You just fucking duck and roll.
Okay, I don't have an icon specifically for Fair Fire, so let's make it that. The other one saved.
Just make the splooge.
And then Hannah, it's your turn.
Oh man, you got 2 people that you could have advantage on. Who you
I
gonna
would like to
fucking
attack the one to the south of me first.
Nice.
Which I have.
Yeah, it's that.
Boom.
You just stab
Obliterated.
it and it's just absolutely gone.
Should've
Then I
done
would
that
like-
big
Sorry.
fucker.
It just fucking. Well, I was like, what the fuck happened?
I mistyped the minus.
I was like, what the fuck's he doing?
I'm just ramming down the bastard sword where I think its perceived head is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take the big one.
you heard it here first. Hannah takes the big one.
Obviously, the first one I clicked twice by accident.
Do you still have 3 attacks?
No, I clicked twice by accident.
Ah,
first
okay.
one.
Yeah, so 14. Okay.
And I end my turn.
I'm just deleting the small dead tokens.
2 crits and 1 encounter.
Plus
Oh,
2
yeah.
from Chris.
Yeah, this is a good encounter. Love those.
I am going to heal myself.
Okay.
So that's 15. And I will try and get a better angle.
Okay. How'd you stand there?
So I can heal you without having to move next turn.
But I'm not gonna just stand there.
So I can more easily reach you and you run off cat-like and... My turn's done.
Okay.
Well, you have to click the button to signify that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's-
I did something in initiative. Never mind that. There you go, Jonas.
Alright. So I will move here. I would like to attempt to grapple the large one.
Okay.
Yes.
You succeed.
Alright. And then I'm going to lay into the large one. No, I'm gonna attack the blue one, actually. Fuck, I should have attacked the big one.
You're taking the blue one, you said, right?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah, it's 2 hits.
So I'm just like grabbing this one, holding this one down, and like fucking.
Yeah, you do get the feeling that although it didn't manage to throw you off now, if it tries to jump away, you're probably just going to fly with it.
I would hope it would have to stand up from prone for us to do that, right?
Well, you'd think so, perhaps, but I'm just letting you know.
Apparently.
I'm just being nice.
Okay.
Preparing you for what might
Oh.
come.
Okay, and I will use my evasive stance, I guess.
Okay.
And in my turn.
Right, Dolar. Before it's your turn to act, you're bracing yourself against the door, and as you're bracing yourself, there's a massive smash against the door on the other side, and you're thrown about 10 feet away from the door. You end up over there just from the force. The door didn't break, but just the force was so much that you just get thrown over there. And you get the idea that if this happens a few more times, probably the door is going to give it from its hinges. And then it's your turn.
Well, just to aggravate it some more, I gotta go and brace the door again.
Okay.
And dodge whilst doing so.
Okay.
Dodge around behind the door. Confuse
This
the
is
fucking
the this is the encounter he was born for. Dola versus the door.
Isolde?
Isolde.
I'm going to try and give Dolar a hand, and I will cast Create Water in the square with him, and then use Shape Water to have it flow up into the cracks of the door, and then freeze so it expands in the gap in the door to seal it, essentially.
Let's see if you can do all that in one turn. Okay, so you create the water, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then you can freeze it or you can make it move. Right? You manipulate it in one of the following ways with shape water. So there's 4 ways there. Move or otherwise change the flow, cause water to form into simple shapes, which lasts for an hour, change the water's color, or you freeze it.
Aren't both of those actually what?
Okay.
So what you could do is you could form it
I'll
into...
move it into position on this turn
Yeah,
then.
exactly. And do it next turn.
Yeah.
Can you use shape water as a bonus action or something?
Yes, I should probably change that.
Okay. Which subclass is this?
Oh, you can use it as a bonus action, you mean? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't even look at that, I just...
Yeah, sorry, it's that one. And it's the Ice Queen patron.
Hmm.
Ice Queen.
Alright.
I guess that makes sense with the character icon.
Yeah.
Ice Queen, you squeen, we all squeen for Ice Queen.
Alright,
Ice
anything else
Queen.
on your turn?
Yeah, sorry, I was just changing that to a bonus action end turn.
Alright. Boomy, my friend.
1, 2, 3. Misty Step there.
Okay.
That will use up my elvish bullshit.
Yep.
Fate teleportation, and then I will cast fire bolts on the big fucker.
Okay.
He's...
It will be a disadvantage since it's prone.
11.
Well, you could do the other guy if you want.
No.
Okay, you miss and it shoots past you.
William's his own worst enemy right now. He's the...
Alright, this guy's gonna try and break loose. Okay, you make a athletics check.
Yeah.
You need a 25.
Oh no.
Alright.
Oh no.
So he breaks the grapple, stands up, and then slams on you twice, Jairus.
Oh no. AC currently 20.
Okay. He misses twice.
Yes. Too quick.
this guy will. Let's see.
What's this blue little fuck gonna do?
Gonna crit you into the fucking ground.
Probably.
Phases into the TR plane, moves over there.
Oh wow.
There.
Wow.
This one.
Oh. Here he comes. Do 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 do.
Fine.
5 billion damage.
5 billion? Nah. Hits you once for 15. With 2 of its attacks. One misses widely. And then 1 slash across your chest. At which point... Hannah, it's your turn.
I hit the big thing with sword.
With sword?
With sword!
Let's see about that. You hit the big thing with sword. Ah, yeah, you hit twice.
Good turn.
Oh my
Very
God.
satisfied with that.
Oh my god, this thing.
It's not even yellow yet.
I know,
Sorry?
I'm so sad.
5, 10.
That was 30 damage.
Is the red guy not even fucking hurt? Jesus Christ.
You know, he's hurt a bit, I think. Or well, actually, no, he healed, so I don't know if he's. Does he still look injured, the red guy at all, or did
No,
it,
it's
does it
hard,
look like
hard
he
to
was-
tell. You don't know their physique well enough to judge.
I mean, are there any of the marks that I made on him from the beginning?
Yeah, there's some slash marks, but you don't know if it's serious or not. I mean, you can
Okay.
see that he's taking some damage, you just don't know how much.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Liam is panicking, looking for something. Anything else?
I think
Devin?
I think he's just done. I think he's just packing up. I think he's gonna stop playing.
It's because it's like an hour past his bedtime, so he's got to get ready.
Savio?
Dash the Dolar, help brace the door.
Okay. Jarrus?
All right, I will lay into this red fuck.
And I will go pee after my turn.
That's 2 hits.
All right, it's 11 AC. Good to know. This little teeny fuck. And I will do evasive stance and end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I think the thing crashed.
Um,
Unless there's off.
There's an off screen.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's fine.
Bullshit.
Sorry.
You better be.
Mm. Okay, could the two of you please make a strength saving throw? Oh, Savio's not here, I'll do it for him.
I think we should just give Dolar advantage.
No, this is not a check, this is a saving throw.
Oh, save it. Oh,
I think it's
okay.
wrecking the door.
That's for Savio. Alright, so you hold against it and it seems to that maybe one more of these hits and it's going to come flying through the door. You can see that it's like some of the hinges have started to bend a little bit and there's some dust coming off of it where some of the stone's cracking around the door.
Hmm.
And then it's your turn, Dollar.
Now I'm going to take a step to the side and ready an attack action for anything that comes through the door.
Sorry,
We're
what
just
happened?
Dolar's
Door
just gonna
broke?
get fucking obliterated. The door is about to break.
The
What
door
if-
got slammed really hard, like dust coming off from the stone that's being cracked and stuff. Hinges have gotten bent, but you managed to keep it shut for now. But you have the idea that, especially since Dolar just moved out of the way, the next time it's going to get hit, you and the door are going to go flying.
Yeah, okay.
It could be.
Do I get the impression that I helped?
Mhm.
Thank you.
It could be a minotaur trying to break the door. I just want to
No.
No, it's not.
No, they made sounds earlier that were clearly not Minotaur.
I mean, how many minotaurs do you know?
I mean,
About
Pretty sure
15
miniatures
so far.
don't screech.
It's a fair sample size for anyone in this world,
Yeah.
I think.
Right, bonus action, I will freeze the water now.
Yep.
And I will make a disadvantage frostbite on the red one.
Frostbite's a save, so it's not a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Silly me.
Silly you.
I just want to point out, Anna, that this warlock hasn't cast Eldritch Blast once, and you that said that's all the warlocks do last session.
I know. It is a
I
warlock.
like to be thematic.
This is not a warlock. It's not true. Anything else on your turn?
No, but if you want to make Eldritch Blast thematic and icy, then I'll do it.
Water beam. Yeah, no, that's cool. You can. It's still going to do force damage, but you can describe it any way you want to.
Nice, then I might cast it in future.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Did it seem like that affected it? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Yes, sorry, yeah, it's failed its saving throw.
Okay, great.
I thought Adrian just spelled peacock really badly there for a minute.
No, that's only about 1d6 as well.
I know how to
Isn't
spell
it?
peacock.
That's
Come on,
not the
believe
right thing that I was supposed to roll.
I find it hard to believe that a German can spell peace,
Oh,
though.
nice.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm
whether
sorry,
that's
that was a
roll or
joke.
I know how to spell blitzkrieg.
Nice.
That was a joke in bad taste since it's being recorded. I'm glad you salvaged me.
Alright, so this big guy rears up, slams one of his claws down, and he's all in one on Jairus. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say stuff, but people kept talking over
Yeah,
me, so I just
sorry.
gave up. I was going to cast poison spray on the big fucker.
Yeah, let me make the save. Yeah, you succeed. Takes damage.
Well, this is one of the very first creatures we fight that is not immune to poison damage.
That is actually true, I believe.
And it looks like one that would be too, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's green basically.
That's how it works, right? It's like if it's green, it's immune to whatever is green.
That's
And...
Tell that to all the half-orcs out there.
Anyway, it goes to slam down on Isolde and on Jairus at this point.
Oh no.
Rude.
I know. Quite rude.
Isolde, what's your AC?
15.
Okay, it misses you and smashes down on Jairus' head for 18.
I will absorb 6 of your projected ward.
Oh my god!
How does that work? Does then the carryover damage also, or is it
No,
just a ward that goes?
It's just a ward that goes, so I fling
Okay.
it forward and a small round shield appears, but he shatters straight through it. But it
Yep.
does absorb 6 of the damage.
Cool.
Alright, so it's.
So then 12 halved to
Okay.
6. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's its turn.
That's the first time we've ever done that, Liam.
Yeah, because normally I get wailed on, so I need to save it for myself.
Okay. This guy's turn.
Plus, I only got it this level. Like, I've had it for about 4 weeks.
This guy fades.
We've
out.
actually been this level for like 2 months.
Wait.
Missed
Yeah.
it twice. This one goes to attack.
Pretty sure we're in
Cheers
another one.
twice.
Killing the podcast.
Hits you twice, Cheers. First is
No.
for 16. And second one's for 14.
What?
Yeah, this guy's been killing it with his rolls, like you guys.
Oh, well, I didn't help at all. I should have just saved it for myself. I've learnt my lesson.
Anna.
No, you got to waste 2 attacks on me.
I point my sword in the air and I say, for honor, for justice, and to kill these damn beasts. And as a bonus action, I cast Turn the Tide. So every creature within 30 feet of me regains 6 hit points.
Bloody hell. I'll go straight to 4 again.
It's 1d6 plus your charisma modifier, it says.
No, it's...
If it has no more than half its hit points.
Yeah. So
that's
Jaros is
pretty
back
well.
up, basically.
Yeah. So can you roll the 1d6 plus your charisma modifier?
It did at the beginning.
That's the 6 hit points.
Regain.
Oh, I didn't see that, sorry.
Am I included in that, or?
Are you within 30 feet of me and have you less than half your hit points?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Yep.
Is my rage already gone from that brief instant I was down?
I
Yep.
believe so. I think it's like ends on unconsciousness, so...
My blood's still boiling in my veins.
And I attack the big one.
Son of a fucking bitch. I didn't realize this fight was gonna be so hard. I didn't.
You're attacking the big one?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one's a hit.
Smite it for the love of God.
I have one spell slot left, and I'm not sure if anyone else can still heal, so I'm keeping that one.
Okay, anything else, huh?
No, I'm
You
trying
would-
to select my token to end my turn, but I can't.
Because you have
because
the
I
wrong
have
thing
the
selected.
ruler I have the ruler selected.
There you go, I did it for
Okay,
you.
so question.
I'm retarded.
This door is basically ruined, right? And there's ice
Almost,
in the
yeah.
cracks. And with my like spell casting knowledge, know-how, basically what I want to know is, with the spell, with the wand of repair, fully fix this door. Because it has no limitations to the cracks and tears it fixes.
Yeah, I mean,
Use your
it's
wand to
just,
fix it.
it was meant for a one to fix out of, but I like your thinking, so sure, let's have it.
So I just go, sorry, Dolar, and I point the wand against the door, and there's a pristine door there again. I don't know how that works, but because there's no roll there involved really, because that's just for healing Dolar.
I'd hate to point this out, but Dola healed from my channel divinity. Would he?
Yeah, that's fine, don't worry.
Okay.
That's why I asked, would it affect me?
Just give me a sec.
Hannah's healing confirmed best healing.
So the way that we'll make this work is that I want you to be able to use it, but it will also work as in a door has hit points and stuff before it breaks. Normally, so I'll let you heal some, but not like make ding, and then any like ding, fortress fixed. Just pointing it out. I'll let you heal the door now, but in future just be aware that there should be some limitations there. I didn't keep track of the door HP because I wasn't expecting it to get healed. But
What?
in future,
Come on, Arnie.
I'll make sure that I'll track the hit points properly and make stuff attack it properly.
Yeah, but I mean,
But you've bought yourself.
the wand quite clearly states it has no limitation unless you're healing a construct.
Yeah.
Fuck off! I want the pristine door to be there, okay?
And
With
that's
ice
for now.
around it.
For now, you'll have it. Next
Thank
time,
you.
it's different.
I know this was meant for you, Dolar, but I believe we had to do that.
Alright, so I'm fucking fucked up, bro. I'm gonna fucking stand up.
So,
Fuck, what the fuck do I even do, man? I will. I want to!
There's two badly hurt mobs there. There should be one dead and one less hurt. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna go for the fucking red guy and try and get this fuck in the ground. Oh god, thank goodness. Oh,
Lots of crits this session.
yeah. Is the red guy still alive?
sorry, I was doing something with the wand. After the first attack, yes.
And then the second attack,
After the second attack, no.
Yes.
So kill it with the second attack.
and I will do a third attack on the large guy. And then I will use my I will use the Swift Exit is what it's called, because I never bothered to look up the name the other times, which I'll move away. So 1, 2, 3, and then I will move back with my normal movement. And end my turn.
Okay. At this point, you hear another loud crash to the door, and you see that the ice shatters off the door, flies into the room.
I would obviously brace it after I fix it, by the way.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I understand. That's fine. And
Shrapnel just goes through.
nah, it's okay. It hasn't had a chance to travel much before the time it hits. It's cold, but that's it. And the door again gets pretty severely damaged as before. It will take a couple of turns to break down.
Fuck my life.
Dollar.
I'm gonna move to there and swing at this thing twice. Fucking kill it.
Just one hit.
These max damages.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And I will use my bonus action to shield bash it.
Okay.
With
Tink. Didn't even realize you had that ability.
Yep. I keep forgetting about it as well. Every time I get shot by something that's like, make a dex save, I'm like, what's this thing on my arm? Nah. This is an attack with proficiency, isn't it?
Yep.
1d20 plus 7.
Yeah, you're trying to shove it, right?
The shove is just in athletics.
It's just athletics.
Oh,
Yeah.
just athletics.
You need a 28.
I can't roll a 20 yet.
Okay, then you bash it and it just...
Yeah.
Oh my god, so many strong things in this area. I need brownie.
I can't believe you tried to grapple that thing, Greg. No, just shut the fuck up.
He succeeded on the first
I
round.
succeeded on the first one.
He was disadvantaged.
He was not disadvantaged.
No, but I mean, you wasted an attack, basically. That's what you accomplished.
On the big guy.
It did have to spend an action or whatever to
Okay.
break free.
It succeeds on the save.
What a prick.
I know, right? Why
What a
would they do
prick.
that?
I don't know, it's just uncouth.
Don't know.
Oh, you know what, actually, sorry. If you don't mind, I'm gonna move
every
away.
fucking time.
Oh, get over yourself, you big tart.
Oh, Arnie, by the way, when that guy, I forgot, but when that guy attacked me earlier, did you give him disadvantage on the first attack that he did against me? From the frostbite?
I don't think so. Let me have a look. No, I didn't. So, since we can't really retcon it, since you're mentioning it now rather than immediately, just a heal for 8 hit points.
Can I keep my rage?
No. Should have said it at the time then.
I just wanted to move away at the end of my turn, Arnie.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or could I keep my rage instead of taking the 8 hit points?
No. Should be happy that that's retcon. Okay, so this guy will try and make an attack opportunity against you as you try and leave from there.
Yeah.
Zelda. Slams big claw down overhead, clobbers you right in the head. Is there anything you want to do about it?
Nope.
Okay, then you take 22 damage.
Okay, he takes 15 in return.
How is she getting hit from all the way over there?
Ah, she was next to him and moved away.
Yeah, I just moved
Oh,
away.
gotcha. Okay. I was like, what the fuck is this, like, elastic arm? Like, for the...
And goes to smack down one on Hannah, one on Dollar. Jesus Christ, thing's rolling like a beast. Hits you both. Hits Hannah for 15, hits Dollar for 22.
That's not a crit, is it?
Oh, fuck me, I don't want this thing to crit me.
Then fucking kill it.
I've been doing that for...
Smite the shit out.
I have one spell slot!
You're gonna have no spell slots in a second.
Oh, please, don't compare me to you. I still have 25 hit points.
Yeah, here comes Bluey to come and fucking...
Bluey fucking loves me.
He loves
Has
your
Bluey
flash.
hit anyone?
Misses you twice. He's hit a little bit, yeah.
He has hit me, but no, I mean, has he hit anyone of us apart from me?
I don't remember. Hannah, your turn.
Well, now Hannah has actually gotten damaged for once, so now she's mad, so she's gonna kill the big thing now.
Yeah, you do with the second hit. You slash through it, and this large creature just breaks apart. Like you would expect it to just like maybe cut through the arm, but as it falls to the ground, it just crumbles into dust.
I'll wait till the goddamn Minotaur hears about this one.
Can I use my reaction to perceive if something happened to the blue guy when the big guy died?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Lucky sheets, lucky sheets.
You notice that its talons were kind of like bludgeon-ended with a thick, like hammer-like appendage. They've just turned into sharp talons now.
It's clobbering time.
And this guy's hurt.
A little, I think.
Hard to tell. It's been damaged, but you don't know if it's very hurt or not.
No, I mean, as in, have I seen it taking damage? Basically,
Yeah.
I want to toll the dead on it. So
We'll just toll the dead on it then.
no, because if it was a full HP, I would want to firebolt it. Dome.
Fails a saving throw.
I would like to move away from this fucking door.
Alright. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to reckless attack it.
The blue one, yeah. Nice.
Just die. Hopefully.
That last one's not so nice.
I know. Still
It
alive.
doesn't- no, it's still alive.
I will use swift exit and move northward. So I have, what, 6? So I have 1, 2. Okay. And my turn.
Alright. Thing comes rushing forwards again. You hear a loud as the door takes some more damage. You notice that the door seems to be holding up okay, but especially the rocks around it, they're starting to crack a little bit.
That's our only solution. Yeah, the door's fine. The fucking wall
Hey,
collapses.
that's nice. That's a bitch.
I fixed the shit out of that door.
Dolar?
At Dolar's expense. I'm sorry, Dolar.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. You know what to do.
Yeah, your sword slips out of your hand, gets lodged into fucking Jarvis's forehead, and
Oh, roll 3.
You have tempted fate, Chris, and this is what is wrong.
oh my gosh. What is that, like a 1 in 2,000 chance to end up with that?
Yep.
Holy shit.
These are all pretty high. Can't be that bad.
Okay, on the first one, you get yourself restrained as you get your foot gets stuck between one of the
Probably one of the rocks that got crumbled when he landed or something.
Yeah. And you can use an action to get yourself loose on your next turn. Then you miss with your attack horribly on the as well as you're getting yourself stuck, and you leave yourself open to a counterattack. The next attack against you is made with advantage. And then the 55. You guys didn't want any positive results, so can you reroll that one?
Oh.
Hey, you asked for it.
We are
Roll that one as well.
That's fair.
Reroll that as well.
Yeah.
we are our own worst enemies.
I gotta roll it out. Jesus Christ.
Roll that again.
No, you rolled a 55, really?
That's fate at that point. If he rolls another 55 for
The
what we
double
got.
55, that's usually just roll 20 being retarded. Okay, end your turn and move to the bottom of the initiative order at the start of the next round.
Yeah.
So at the start of the next round, you'll end up at the
Oh my god. You better pray someone spends their action to dislodge that foot for you, because you're going to be fucking left behind in the dust.
You know,
I might just make an attack of
move up
opportunity
there and
try to
then
run
attack
past.
whenever you want.
Oh, and out comes the Eldritch Blast suddenly. So how do you wanna? How does this look? Just describe to me what this
It's just a
blast of ice energy looks like.
it's just a big ball of ice. That's why it does force damage because it literally just impact damage.
All right.
Think snowball, but pure lump of solid ice.
Or maybe like a mystical looks like an icicle, but it's really just like a thing of magic. You know, it's like
Yeah, I mean, you kind of did just describe bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it's totally
I mean,
force damage.
I agree, but that's fine. Force damage normally is more like microwave, like X-ray damage, that sort of thing. That's what force
X-ray
is.
damage. Fuck me. Yeah, I just create a little icicle microwave and point it at him.
You know what I mean? Radiation. Anyway, I'll let you. Don't worry, it's fine. You create a big snowball, ice ball kind of thing, and it smacks into him. It's cool. Don't worry.
That's fine. That's good. That's what
It's
I
just
want.
it shatters into such tiny pieces that it just breaks down the cells inside it, and it dies from the first beam.
Nice.
As I see it die, I shall move back to the barricaded room. This door is gonna break really soon. We need to go. And I won't like to run back to this room.
Does everyone want to get into that room?
sure.
If we have an action now.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
time.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Well, everyone except Dolar is fine to get there.
Yeah.
Well, can I just spend a moment to help him since he's like all dazed from his?
I gotta tell Jarvis to run. Just run.
Yeah, sure. I'll let you make the attack check for him, but I'll let you make it a disadvantage because it's a bit hard to decide exactly where you need to pull since it's something that's stuck. Normally, it would only be him that makes it. Nope. You managed. You pull a bit, but his robot foot seems to really be stuck in the floor.
I gotta push Jarvis away. Tell him to run.
Hannah, you're staying there.
Here's what I'm thinking, right? That thing is gonna charge through the door. What if I charge through the door first, through the other side?
That move, quick. Go, you fucking run.
That's a good way to go, I guess.
No, I stand in front of Dola, taking the dodge action.
I'm Hannah Berudo.
I just
Alright.
wanted to buy us some time to heal, like 2 rounds maybe.
So Hannah stands there, anticipating, and this thing crashed into the door once more. Dolar, can you make a check to see if you can get yourself loose?
That's athletics.
Or acrobatics, whatever you prefer.
How does acrobatics set him loose?
Like, just twist so that your boot gets loose. Nope, still stuck.
Okay, do we have one more round then?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get my weapons ready. I'm just gonna fuck this. I'm not getting out of this anytime soon.
Yeah, and so the rest of you have another turn to do stuff in there while Hannah and Dolar stay out. Any action?
I'm going to run in, and I'm going to aid Dolar in his next attempt to give him advantage on his
Alright.
attempt to.
I'm gonna patch up his oldie.
Yeah, sure.
I'll attempt to start freezing patches of ice on the floor in front of the door so when it barges through, it's just going to come skidding face first into the room.
How is it better if it skids into me?
It will be funnier.
You doing it in front of the room that you're in now, or in front of the door that's going to come through?
The door that's going to come through, and I'll
Okay.
move there so I can see it.
Yeah, sure. All right. Then one more crash against the door, and the door nearly falls off its hinges, but it's still hanging on by a little bit.
Just
Do I get
start
another
out.
turn?
You do. And Dolar, can you try and make one more check? This is your last chance to get out of there before something comes charging at you.
16? No, he has advantage. I'm helping him.
Yeah, 16 is okay. You get loose.
I'm gonna go and stand beside Hannah.
Let's go.
Dodge action.
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna spend my turn.
No, I'm actually gonna use.
Get the fuck in the thing. What the hell you guys do?
I'm gonna
I'm
patch
fire
up
this in
Hannah as
front
well.
of the door.
You're gonna melt the fucking ice that Isolde just.
Oh yeah.
Those are horrible rolls.
2 damage.
That's how horrible those rolls are.
Yep.
Anna, you're healed for 16.
You miss anyway with the 6 and just flies wide and hits the
Oh,
wall.
16, that's perfect.
And at that point, just before we end the session there for tonight,
As we're all taking a second action, sorry, can I ready an action to attack it when it comes through?
yeah, you can.
I will do that.
Let's see the
Ray of Frost.
Did your roll 20 crash?
Man, is it 11? Oh my god, it's almost 12.
Yeah, well, the combat took a bit longer than expected.
No, it's like I've been having so much
I mean, we
fun, it's
started
like
an hour
I
late.
didn't realize
Yeah,
it
that's
was getting that late.
Yeah.
Alright, so something comes. You hear the sound and you'll brace yourselves. And first thing I
I'm
need
just
is
standing there frantically trying to heal people.
Hannah and Boomy to make a dexterity. Sorry, Hannah and Boomy. Hannah and Dodar to make a dexterity saving throw as the door comes flying at your face.
Can I use my
Am I okay?
shield shenanigans for this?
Yeah.
Oh. Ah.
So that would be a
13.
14 because I have a +1 shield,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and I don't
I
know.
have
Can I
real
give a
problem.
bonus?
Yeah, you get like a +3. I don't think anyone has been using my +3 bonus this whole thing, but you get +3 if you're
shit.
close to me.
I get a 17 now.
All right, so Dodar, you stand firm.
How about
and,
the paladin fucking reminds me?
What is it? Well, we're within what, 10 feet? Or what is it?
Yeah,
5?
something like that. Well, I'll check next session. We're good.
Check it now, because I'm going to put it on my sheet before I forget.
Oh, fuck me.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah. So while you check that, door comes flying at you. You manage to deflect it with your shield, Dodar. Unfortunately, it hits Hannah full on in the face.
Deflect the blow into her.
Wild creature, you face Hannah Bright!
And so you go flying backwards a square and land prone.
How much door damage do I take?
6. And then
Must have been mahogany. They do 6 damage.
this thing.
Oh, fuck me, Ted. What the hell?
10
The
feet.
door.
Not a manticore.
It's a Harvest.
How is that a manticore? Have you seen a manticore?
I said that's not a manticore.
Okay.
I was afraid it was going to be the fucking Medusa, and we were all just going to instantly turn to fucking stone.
Here, fuck you guys. Flesh turns to stone. I made it of metal.
And then you see that behind it there's a bunch of other small ones that are...
Oh my god! We gotta run.
And that's where we'll end the session for tonight, guys.
Fuck that, we're not running. I'm not